use the World Ender. Starfall in from
Steal it, Canyon,
looks
gone.
for the steal, and immediately he's yeeted. The keeper.
Black Friday is right around the corner and Displayed wasted no time at all, with sales already live all month long with up to 46% off. Throughout November, you can take advantage of their Black Friday sale with 37% off when you buy 1 or 2 displays, 43% off when you buy 3 to 4 displays, and 46% off when you choose 5 or more. So if you've been thinking about picking up a few or want to grab some as gifts, now is definitely the time. And as always, you already know the deal. Displays are high quality metal posters that mount magnetically, no drills, no tools, no fuss, just stick the protective leaf on your wall, attach the magnet and snap it into place. Swapping them out is super easy too, so if you end up grabbing a few, you can change up your wall art in no time. They've got designs from loads of different games, movies, music and more, including a bunch of officially licensed artwork from League of Legends like the stained glass art Katarina with a cool texture effect. For something even more unique, you can also upload your image and create your very own display design to order thanks to the custom displays feature. All the Black Friday discounts are currently live, so make sure you head over to displayed.com/Caedrel or click the link in the description below and use code Caedrel on checkout for the best available discounts on the site. Big thanks to Displayed for supporting the channel, and now let's get right into the video. These were the predictions for Genji KT last time. For me, it really depends on how KT want to approach Game 1. I think they should approach Game 1 by trading everything. But I would say a likely bans from red side will always be Azir, Wukong, Yunara. These will just be red side bans for KT. But I think there's definitely a lot of champs that they need to eat into. Like Sion, Cassante, these champs, if they want to beat Genji in the best of 5, they need to be eaten into. These champs just need to go. Orianna, Talia, Azir, these champs just need to be eaten into so we can start playing Zoe. In jungle, they need to get rid of the Wukongs, they need to get rid of the Kianas, they need to get rid of the Sins so they can start playing the Cuz Jarvans. AD, I think Ziggs is the #1 pick actually. I don't know when it's gonna get picked. But if Yunara's out, I think this champ is the most OP. And then support is kind of whatever. But I think for me, Wukong ban is gonna happen. Yunara ban's gonna happen. And then it's just, do you give Chovy Azir or not? Because you could trade Orianna and play Talia into it, but that matchup's kind of hard. Put it up now! Yo, where my player intros 1x1 at? What the fuck is this? Holy! Beating Chovy at the front.
Welcome back to Worlds 2025, where we are here for the first of 2 semi-finals over the next 48 hours. I'm Medic, I'm joined by Chronicler and Azael to lead you through this battle of the LCK Legend group as KT take on Genji.
I cannot believe that we are here for one of these teams.
Gifted, much love.
This is
Chat
not
W,
even
Dolce, go give this up, say thank you. Yo,
Genji,
big W's, thank you, Dolce, appreciate that a
all
lot.
that they've talked about all year,
Much love,
despite
much love.
their domestic success, despite the MSI trophy, they need not just a win here today, they're already looking forward, I imagine, but KT, their story might not end here today, but the fact that they're here in the first place in semis is insane given the ups and downs of the roller coaster.
I mean, given the expectations, they weren't even supposed to be at Worlds, right?
No.
You know, people didn't think they would actually make it. And their greatest moment was one against Genji. You know, the qualification to Worlds, being able to win this improbable match.
Don't say haha.
Really does have a bit of a poetic.
Focus up now. Focus up.
To it, you know how
Focus
beautiful
up.
that is. That they
have to get that one out
Draft
of the way.
starting. Azir ban, Yunara ban, Orianna ban. Next ban. Okay, so the Azir Wukong ban. Yep, very good. I'm surprised that Yunara is banned on blue though. Sin Zhao ban. So there's Talia Ryze trade. Kiana has to be the last ban, surely, right? Wukong Sin banned. Are you gonna last ban Kiana or not? Because there's Talia Ryze. Oh, they banned Galio. There's Talia Ryze, Kiana Rumble, Nico. They take Talia. I wonder if KT takes Rumble. Does Cuz play Kiana? I feel like he doesn't play Kiana. They don't have to take Ryze now. Ryze they can pick on 3. They could do Rumble Nico. They're gonna do Rumble Nico. It's good. I don't think Cuz plays Kiana. I wonder if Canyon just snatches up the Kiana now, though. Sion? Oh yeah, they could go Sion, actually. The thing is, Nico's picked, right? And you want to pick Karma into Nico. Do you A, pick jungle top here and get Karma banned against you? Or do you B, go like Severe Karma here or Ezreal Karma, you know? It depends, because jungles, there's a few options. There's Kiana, there's Vi. So they pick Vi, so I presume they're picking top here. So, I mean, they can pick Ornn. The Galio ban makes more sense now for the Rumble. They can pick Ornn or Sion. Corki, Ruler Corki. It's actually a classic, Ruler Corki. Ruler Corki is a classic. Alright, they kinda have to pick mid here. I presume they'll just put the Rise in the bank. Yone? Oh, he just picks Yone? Game 1? The fuck? Okay. Alright, Karma. Wait, they banned Poppy. Wait, why do they ban Poppy? Enemy team has Vi. You have Nico support. And Rumble top. Where the fuck would the Poppy go? Support? Poppy support against Nico? Why do they ban Poppy? Gen G can ban ADs, yeah. They can ban like, I mean, Saya ban's useless. Severe ban's a bit tricky right now. Ezreal ban's good, yeah. I think Ezreal Kai'Sa ban is good. Aurora ban, they have Caitlyn. Oh, they ban Alistar, so they want Severe or what? Why would you ban Alistar with Nico if you're not looking for Severe? They've left Karma open though, but I guess Corki Karma is in the lane. They could also play Bard, but Severe is good into it. Severe is such a monster pick on 4 here for KT. Gen G will ban Severe surely, right? If you're gonna play Bard. Saya is hard, Caitlyn is quite fun. It's Caitlyn, Kai'Sa, Xayah. Kai'Sa has good team fights, Caitlyn has good lane, Xayah has good team fights. Ooh, Jarvan on 4. I'm surprised they don't hold that a little bit, but yeah, I guess they do see mid AD. They're gonna hide Dock them for a bit. Just take the Jarvan. Well, I think Gen G can play Bard, they can play Rakan, they can play Nautilus, they can play Rel. I think any support here is fine. They have 4 options. And top they have Ambessa.
I'm just kind of curious to see, are they going to
top they have Ambessa, Ornn.
They were picking a lot of Caitlyn early.
Sion, Rakan, yeah. I think Ambessa, Ornn, Sion, all good. He's not playing Jace, by the way. He's playing Ambessa, Sion, or Ornn. You're not playing Jace. I refuse to let you lock that in. So AD on 5, it's Kai'Sa, Caitlyn, or Xayah. I mean, Yone game 1 is ballsy, but I mean, he will eat the Sion on side lane. Caitlyn, Nico should win lane, but this is a game where Ruler will go top lane level 1, and Keen will go bot lane. And they will lane Sion, Rakan into Caitlyn, Nico. Corki will get levels and win against the Rumble. And I think KT's draft, they're going to end up in a position where top gets pushed in. Talia has mid push. Caitlyn, Nico has bot push into Sion. Doesn't really do anything. So I think Sion just cheats the game for your lanes on sides. Like, you're just going to, your side lanes are fine. Let me redemption your hairline. We're getting very creative today, are we, chat? We're getting very creative. Number 1 team in the world, Gen G, versus number 5 team in the world, KT. I really wonder if this top lane dance here is so that they can get wards on whether Ruler is going top or not. But they're kind of being blocked. I'm surprised Ruler's not going top here. He's just staying bot. Is it because they don't think they can late invade level 1 and win because Vi is too weak or what? They double warded here, KT, and they're not invading top. So they're just going to play Corki, Rakan into Caitlyn, Nico. Okay, well, they're going to get a bit blasted. So, I'm surprised Ruler's playing this lane. Like I said, mid is going to win pretty hard early. But this is going to be dangerous. And Canyon's pathing away from it as well. So, good luck bot lane. Who do you think wins the game on draft? Bro, this Gen G draft is probably like their most... They have a lot of champs that they're good at, but Keen on Sion, Chovy on Talia, Ruler Corki, this is, and then Vi Rakan. This is just Gen G in a nutshell. If Gen G lose game 1, if Gen G lose game 1, I definitely think that would be a complete headshot. I'm not a game 1 Andy ever. No way ever. But KT beating Gen G in game 1 is fucking weird. Like, one of the reasons that KT won that series against Gen G... Oh! He flashed into the combo! Hey! I mean, I think here Chovy is dead no matter what, if Cuz is good. Because Cuz will EQ and he will flash the flash.
And they got first
But
blood,
Cuz doesn't even have to press flash now. He just kills him. That gank was great by Cuz. Great gank. That's a kill no matter what, probably. What was I going to say? Yeah, one of the big reasons that KT beats Gen G in that 5-game series was because of Fearless Draft. If Fearless Draft didn't exist, it was a 3-1. Like, they get to play their Lissandras and their Zoes and their fucking all that shit. That's the reason they won the series. So, Gen G owns the early stage of the series, is my point, right? The first few games is where Gen G should fuck you up. Where all the meta jungle and mids are in, they will blast you. That's why I think KT winning the first game and is pretty big, you know? Chovy needs to just take a breath. Happy little accident, it is what it is. Just play the lane. But Yone getting first blood is so nice for this lane. How is Perfect down so much CS in this lane? The fuck are you doing, Rat? How are we down 10 CS in Rumble vs Sion? Docdam leashing the Drake. Oh man, I feel like he should be pushing bot wave. Oh, but Rumble's gonna take over bot, I guess. So he's just gonna base after leashing. W Docdam leashing the Drake. C80 carries, you little fucking freak. Stop being so selfish. Help out the team, idiot. Yeah, first Drake to KT. 1k gold lead. It's not really a 1k gold lead, it should be okay. Perfect has TP. I'm a bit scared this Rumble's going to be kind of useless later on. Peter. Grubs in 1 minute. I mean, the Caitlyn lane will always be smashing for the first 10 minutes. Oh, BDD's items are so good. Look at these items compared to tier Amp Tome. I think the Grubs can be pretty... They should be easy grubs for KT, aren't they? Surely. They have insane top push. Cuz is stronger. BDD stronger. Both tops have I think it's free. They should just not fast push top too hard. They should just stack it. Unless BDD insta trade, all is good. Perfect. Can you please just go even in CS, you little rat? Maybe Gen G can get one if they cheat top wave right meow. And I can't. Canyon level 7, but Cuz gets it on. Silence also TPing in. They need to get the fuck out of there. Nice smite by Canyon. Make it so they can get 2. Wow, crazy that Gen G get away with that, isn't it? They had no mid or top push, and they lost, and they got 2 grubs. I guess BDD getting caught in rotation, and Perfect. I guess he doesn't want to TP in. Doing grubs on blue side. Contesting grubs on blue side, quite easy, no? Contesting grubs on red side, kind of harder. Does Perfect know he has TP advantage? He should know. KT, it's time to start stacking Drakes. I'm just waiting for like one fight, Caitlyn dies to like Rakan Vi, and the game's just fucked for KT. Gathering Storm on Caitlyn though. Yeah, BDD needs Blade before anything happens. Canyon could have buffered his ult, but if Yone has ult, it gets really sketchy, and I don't think he knows the timer of Yone ult. Now, why don't they send it there? Maybe they're scared of losing Drake.
And Valkyrie in if a fight starts sharpish.
Someone's gonna have to block that.
Coming out from Keen as he charges down here. The Drake falling lower though, down to 2k. BDD jumping in just to distract.
Out of range. Cuz gets it.
From Cuz. KT secure the Drake and a great disengage.
TP in from Perfect. Well. He wasn't even here. What the fuck? Wait, why does he TP in now then? Wait, why did Gen G doesn't want to send it? I mean, think about the item situation, right? It's disgusting for KT. No Thunder Sky. No first item on Talia, no Triforce, nothing. They don't have any damage on their champs. For Gen G, sorry.
But they navigated it out so incredibly well.
KT's items, I think that their champs are, like Caitlyn with these items is fine. They had Thunder Sky, they had Leander's TP. These items not the best, but fine.
The Dragon was basically already gone. And it just became a bit of a flip, and KT do get
Gen G down in gold, down in Drakes.
Playing at this pace.
BDD movement, was.
One of the things exceptional at this as
there it is, Caitlyn's dead.
Straight onto Docdam, cease and desist living as the
Caitlyn is dead.
On that top side,
Vi Rakan as Caitlyn, a bit tricky to play the game. Just play safe. Alright, does BDD have Blade? He should have Blade now, surely. Yes, he does. Alright. It's time for BDD to cook. Yeah, still no Triforce on Ruder either. I think KT still run the map. Does the winner of this go to the World Finals? Yes, they do. Cuz small XP lead.
BDD's working his way
Perfect
up
is
from the bot side,
pretty strong in this fight if he doesn't just walk up and get caught from top side because he split onto the Nico. Clean. Very clean from Genji. And Sion's unkillable. Very clean, very easy. Kill for Chovy. Yeah, I think Peter, the thing that sucks a lot is like, KT do Drake, perfect TP's in, useless. KT wanna contest Herald, BDD walks all the way to mid, he gets to here, Peter gets caught, he has to walk all the way back. So, they're not squeezing the map as much as they would want to, because this bot tower could be dead, and this whole wave could be dead. And BDD could be 1k gold up right now, but he's not, because his support gets caught. I mean, Peter was smurfing against CFO, but now he's against Duro. So,
of course, Keen's job is to just protect
Dash gonna be a little bit tricky. Yeah, if KT get this Drake, the game is great. Ooh, Yon with Blade, Lule.
KT were able to secure
Yo, KT needs to give some vision to BDD, man. Uh-oh, BDD.
Weavers will fake
Nice
sealed
ult.
again from BDD before the neutral. Genji collapsed onto him.
It's gone this Drake. It's mega gone.
Weaver's wall.
Surely, right? You're gonna walk in here? Oh my god, Peter lost flash. Guys, you're just really, you're gonna walk in here? I mean, it's over. I think they should have just, oh, Duro smurfing. Oh my god, it's such an insane fight from Genji. Duro is completely frying with Chovy. But why do they fight that? Surely you just have to give and push. How are you walking into that? Oh, Duro is crazy with it. Duro is crazy with it. Don't be a game one ending. Canyon has snuck his way into the line brush. And he's waiting for BDD to show. I mean, it's Tatakan time, isn't it? And Peter has no flash, man. Peter's been invisible this game. Oh my god, how has Duro gotten here? No way. Are they gonna check that brush?
Potentially here. He's still in that brush.
They don't know.
Walks into the bush. There's Duro, gets the quickness off. Weaver's wall out.
Peter's dead. Ah, it's clean. Oh, what? Where did he knock him? Wait, the Talia shot was kind of scuffed, and now Canyon's alive, actually. But Perfect's cooking ruler. Oh, the headshot got cancelled by the Sion Q. Wait, Sion's dead. Flash out from Cuz. Sion passive kiting. Ooh, that could have gone really bad for Genji. That could have gone really bad for Genji if that headshot went off onto Canyon. But where did the flick go? I thought Peter was one shot, but he got flicked away, I think. Or did Vi Q like cancel it?
He kind of had to go at a time that he didn't really
that should have been an
easy
easy kill onto the Nico.
The team was there in position.
Oh, he hit the clone instead. Guys, Sion has TP, by the way.
I think we might have to go back
mods?
to live because Doctor was
Mods?
just hitting that.
We're in a mods. We're in a replay.
Just kind of going a little
yeah, the flick shot him away.
I
think if the flick pulls him towards.
And then on the other side of that, look at Perfect and how much damage he's actually doing. As in the picture.
Oh my god, that's Sion Q. Do you really want to do this? Peter?
Not here yet, Peter!
I mean, that's about it. Yep, everyone out. And now give them Atakan. Genji should get a pretty easy Drake here. They can also take mid tier 1. Top wave is kind of bad for Genji, but it doesn't matter. Just click mid and fight.
Stop was used in that topside play as well.
Canyon caught, kinda. Oh, BDD's damage is insane. Whose damage was that? Was that Doctam or BDD?
Not really defending that mid tower for now.
I guess it was both, but who was doing the most? It's nice to be on the Drake as Yon stack up the Qs. Perfect's positioning is decent if he doesn't get caught. He's chilling, he's chilling. Rumble ult now. Peter, big one. Rumble ult, big one. Chovy no flash. Into the 3-man ult from BDD. What the fuck? Wait. Canyon dead. Doctam, you have flash. Headshot, collector. Boom. Barrier. Oh, there's Cuz. Wait a second. They got the Drake as well. They got the Drake as well. They're gonna get a gold lead. They got the Drake, by the way. Is it 2 towers? It could be 2 towers. Wait a minute. Bot tier 1's gonna die as well. Peter just redeemed himself so hard. And they're gonna get red buff. Peter redeemed himself. BDD hits a massive Yone ult.
Doesn't give up.
Perfect's not greeting. He's not
Finds the engage.
Hold up. He saved the flash for the right fight, I guess.
Crazy.
Yeah, and we just have to watch Peter here. Obviously,
The
they try to
wall
go for the engage on
fades.
perfect at the top
Perfect
of your screen, but
positioning
he's
is
able to
so
pull
good.
back very, very effectively. Then Peter goes in, finds the
Monster
beautiful
Yone.
engage.
Look at this.
Across everyone.
Three-man
Look at
Yone
coming in over the wall, surviving
Dokdam
for
gets
so
so much
long.
space in this
Dokdam
game, in
completely
this fight.
untouched throughout the whole fight.
And it's the lack of flash on Chovy.
'Cause-
He's not able to get out.
Boom.
Just a combo.
Oh, if they got the slow-mo Jarvan, that would've gone sick.
Equalizer is enough to take down the Talia.
Oh, let's go, Peter!
There he goes. Peter pops off.
Perfect was great, that fight, I have to
How
say.
can you not love it? And
BDD is
though
basing.
It has been a
Everyone
very
hold.
one-sided history
Is it
between
crit
these
cloak
two
in
teams
base or
of late,
pickaxe?
you know,
Right.
Gen G taking, you
Still a
always
while away.
have to give him a chance.
Still a
And you
while
look
away.
all time.
With the grand entrance, ace in
Headshot
the hole used
onto
onto
Ruler.
Ruler. Takes a chunk out of him.
Don't start Nash,
Not
KT.
too
Please don't start
substantial
Nash.
as KT group
Just
up
wait
as
for
5.
Drake.
The
Just
scuttle
wait
grab
for
there
Drake,
will
it's
give
the only
some
way.
vision over to Gen G, and it looks
Look
like
at these
KT
items, look at these
decide they're not
items.
gonna force
Mid lane and Yone.
Keen has Rendo wins,
And
that's
we
a
have
pretty
seen
big item
flashes
versus
are available
KT's
now
comp.
for that
Ay,
also,
ay,
that was the
ay, ay, ay.
perfect-
I wonder if
perfect
Gen
setup for a
G
KT
forces
fight.
Nash
Just make
before
sure you
these
get on
double
top of
IEs.
either.
The
1
amount
minute
of
20.
damage that they are going to be pumping out here with BDD and Dokdam, if they find that good
Canyon and
engage,
Chovy and Duro just need to
they
layer
have
on
the
someone.
power behind them to
Pida,
knock them down.
Dokdam, doesn't matter. Just
Gen G know the BDD isn't here
Big
right
pick,
now. As
big
Ruler
pick.
Valkyrie's in.
He
Dokdam
flashed
has the
out, though.
flash across the wall, equalizer down as well. The Weaver's walk from Chovy.
It's not layered very well, but Chovy gets in. Ruler, big shot down. It's winning for Gen G. Winning. Super winning. Nice buffer. Trap. This Sion don't die, by the way. Chovy flushed the wall. Dokdam movement, though. BDD cooking. Dokdam alive. Pida kind of trolling. Cause is deep. Standard Sky. Headshot doesn't kill. Seraph proc. Shut down.
BDD locked up with the slow from a
Oh,
decimated
mistakes
Smash,
from KT.
and that
Big
axe
mistakes.
will make him go timber.
That's
King
Baron.
picks up the final. It's a 4-for-1 for Gen G.
And it's
Chovy
the snap engage
completely
from Gen
smurfed
G
that fight.
Gets them back in the
Absolutely
lead as
smurfed
this
it.
should be
Gen
signing
G
a little
absolutely smurfed that
tense.
fight. I mean,
but we'll see if they
it
can
was-
get
it
and
was
stave
Chovy.
off that.
Up and it
Nash
looks like
and Drake,
KT
yeah,
are
it's gone.
giving up pressure around
Still
it.
no
Gen G
Infinity
forcing
Edges.
back.
Still
I
no
totally
Infinity
agree with you. I
Edges.
think Howard
They need
minions.
double IE
Yeah, I mean,
and
KT
GA.
obviously not out of
First IE
If
and
you
second
could've
IE.
won
Okay,
that
both
fight,
IEs picked up.
You're losing soul,
How much
and
can
now
they
it's
get
gonna
with
be
this
a
Baron?
long time. Look
4
at the
minutes
amount
on
of
Drake.
vision that they're actually
Nothing
putting
will happen
down
now
here.
unless Gen G
You know,
decide
in
to
this
reset,
entire
open
area,
mid-top,
the
and
enemy
try and get
jungle is
this.
just littered
There's
with
definitely
pink
a world
wards.
where they
It's
can
4
open
pink
mid-top
wards
here and
plus
play for it,
some
but
additional wards placed
it's,
down there.
it's not
Very,
necessary.
very difficult for KT to find
They only
an
have a minute to
angle
Baron,
to
so they
even
have what?
attempt a winning fight.
This wave,
The good thing
and
for KT is
that's
they've
it, no?
escaped
Maybe
the
the next wave?
majority of the Baron power play without losing.
It'll have to be a very fast play, and you have no flashes.
Actually,
Actually, they can maybe play on the next wave
So
too.
for KT, you
Probably
only
a
have one
stopwatch,
tier
so
2 left. So
I
if you're
think they
pushing
can
up
try.
to mid, could be
They
lying
need to
in wait.
keep that wave a bit buffed if they want to play on it. 30 seconds, they have. This is the last wave they have.
I do want to have the reason why,
BDD
as you
thins the first.
already mentioned, Matic, they don't really get to do a lot is because
Chovy stacking
of the
them.
early Drakes. If KT
Actually, not
wasn't
stacked,
at soul
so
point, they could have just
Duro
Gen G
W's
wants
to
get a
block
little
it.
bit more damage down, but I think they also know that this
Wall to
turret
get the tower.
will hold on. The Chovy
Beautiful.
says no, and I grab that
And
one as
Baron
well.
fades off in
Nice
5
use of the Weaver's
seconds.
wall there from Chovy.
Good
I
Baron.
just love how much
All
protection
3
there is
outers.
for Ruler. He's
5K
very
gold
safe,
lead
and I
now.
think Gen G,
That was a really good
without
Baron.
question to me, is
Great Baron
the best
usage
team
by
in the
Gen G.
world at playing.
The inner towers or the
getting
outer
them
towers?
a
Oh,
mountain
okay.
soul, and that
There's a
Yeah,
Zonia.
the experience
There's a
levels
Locket,
are
a
a bit
redemption,
rough.
and he was defensive
5K
itemization
gold
comes
lead.
through because
Hold bot
you
side
don't
vision,
get a second
get
chance,
Drake for
right?
free.
You full send it on Chovy, he
Don't let
presses
them enter.
Zonias.
You have something like
Cuz caught.
decimating smash onto Cuz, caught out with that
Oh,
lack of
one tap.
vision. Keen with the roar of the Slayer finds
Is
his
it
mark.
GG?
BDD forced away towards the top side. Peter having to flash.
Oh my
Dokdam
god, we are
underneath the
deep.
tower. Pop Blossom from Peter will distract the rest of Gen G. Cannon's
Yes,
gonna go
GA
into
though.
the Guardian Angel.
But that's a
The
Katen.
Angel's on his
Oh
shoulder,
my god,
but
BDD!
fate sealed.
It's monstrous! It's monstrous from the backline! King flashes to block it!
Get down, Mr. Ruler! As he
Traps
blocks
on
the shot
Chovy.
from the ace in the hole.
King blocked the trap as well.
Perfect
No,
control
no,
by BDD
no.
going in with a Mortal Strike 3. Tries to get onto Ruler. The damage
Yes, Collector!
doesn't tick.
Yeah,
Ruler
King's the GOAT! King's the GOAT! King's the GOAT! King's the GOAT! He just is. He's died a hero. It's a 1v1.
Just the mid lane is left alive. BDD versus
Like, what
Chovy.
more do you
We've
want your
seen it
front
so
line to
many
do?
times over the years.
But Cuz is coming up faster. They could
What
go for
more
the
do
soul
you want
here
your
right
front line
now
to do?
because Cuz has a much
Honestly.
earlier respawn timer. This
Canyon
was an
didn't wanna
insane
go that
fight.
deep.
The pick set up by King.
Like, I've
to
never
start
seen a
off was
Sion
incredible,
clutch a fight
but
so
then
hard in my
Canyon
life.
sends it way too far. Look at how Dokdam
He just
plays
saves
it.
the whole
Flashes
game for
back
them.
onto the tower, and look at the trap placement as he
Look at
arrives
Keen here.
straight onto the trap. One
He
shot
realizes,
into GA,
my team's
re-trapped
inting.
and killed again.
Flashes in front of Caedrel to save his Corki. First one. Oh, my Corki saved him. Then Chovy.
We gotta go live.
Go live.
As they actually pulled it to try and get her as much time as possible. Canyon's
That's
on his
Soul,
way.
by the way.
But he's all the way back in base right now.
That's Soul if they rush it.
On where he is, Cuz and BDD looking for the break. Duro doesn't have the smite.
It's gone. Oh my god, they have mountain
It's gonna be
control.
Soul. They're
Oh
priceless
my
moments.
god, they have mountain
How
control.
it
Follow
Oi,
the storyline.
Cuz needs GA now. He needs some XP. Get that man some fucking camps. Cuz is giving everything to Doctam. He's not last hitting a single camp for like the last 10 minutes.
And Chovy left
Like Cuz is
at
just
the end of it all.
menacingly standing in this bush.
Have been fighting
He just stands in this bush and he's spamming E on Baron while his team farms. That's it. That's all he's doing.
So often come
Look.
out on top.
He could get gold and get GA, but that's it. He's just going to stand there and he's going to spam E and you're going to get stronger.
Pull the bluff, it's already down to 7K.
7K.
BDD going forward, there's the Weaver's Wall. Out from Chovy.
Peter just goes on the front line.
He's on the wrong side of the wall. The equalizer down.
He will die here, maybe. Nope, they're zoned away. Duro very low. He has redemption.
On the front foot, on the offensive.
Does he want to use
Chovy
it?
looking for a flank.
Combo
Doesn't
misses.
land it. It's a shape splitter anyway.
KT could do Baron right meow.
That is 2 big ultimates gone though.
KT on the Baron, trap line set up. Genji have to enter through top side.
And his team definitely taking a risk here. Canyon is behind him.
Duro looking for that redemption.
Doctam in the pit, perfect. Yes, Sonya, so no, is he one shot?
And they lock him down.
He's one shot. BDD finds someone, no. I don't know who. I don't think it's a good target. Look at Doctam, he's stuck in the pit. It's so losing for KT, right? Surely, but BDD's kind of flying. Now Doctam. Doctam, what are you doing? Oh, Doctam! Oh, and he trap scheme. Help!
BDD looking for more as he sees his teammates.
Oh my god, this fight was so awful for KT.
Somehow win out the fight.
Doctam was like stuck in the pit. Doctam was tanking the Baron the whole fight and Perfect got caught and then Cuz goes in and just dies. Like 3 people just into that fight. BDD was alone in the whole fight.
Completely 100 to 0. It is all about this
like Perfect's the first one to get caught and just die. And then Cuz sends it, but look at Doctam. Look at him. He's just stuck in the pit.
If he gets his Zonias off
He can't move.
I think it's a stomp in the fight for KT, but then Doctam gets caught in the pit here.
He's been there the whole time. He just got left. He got fucking ditched by everyone else.
And then Peter and BDD are trying to get back into
his 7k damage dealt is nice, but he just farmed it on the Sion. Yeah, Elder 230. Cuz has GA now. That Sion is becoming so unkillable.
Ranged wave clear is tough. Same for the Rumble. So
Sion just sends it. Oh, nice proto belt by Peter.
Trap line just to break this tower. Weaver's Wall out. Perfect's going to be on the Genji side of it.
One tower, but only 40 seconds left
BDD?
on this.
Oh my god!
He goes in!
Oh, he whiffed! But he got violed!
But he pops the stopwatch.
Oh, back to the SD! It's so worth it because of the stopwatch! Cuz has GA, and he got his EQ buffered!
Coming out for KT as they manage to back away! Genji loses. BDD wants to make it more, can't find it.
It's so worth it by BDD. He gets Talia's stopwatch.
BDD is such a thing of beauty because he
hold up Elders in 40 seconds.
Out of it perfectly by Doctam.
Elders in 40 seconds.
This is just,
but this game
Elder
is
in
still
15 seconds. Is it just a rush? Is it a rush? TP in with Rumble. Just send it. Fuck it. Why not?
KT are looking to set up around it. There's a little bit of vision there for Genji right now. They do have the TPs
Flip the game.
on Keen and
Do
Chovy.
it.
Keen still
Flip
10
the game.
seconds away.
but no Zonias will be available for Chovy, so he's going to be vulnerable.
Teleport comes
TP in by Chovy.
KT put up a snap trap line to try and stop them. Peter has that Pop Blossom.
Perfect on the side.
For the Fate Sealed. The Elder already down to 7,000.
Cuz gets hit by the combo. Peter goes too early. But they have Elder. They have Elder. Oh my god, KT have Elder.
Turn the fight. Genji.
Duro's 1 HP. Oh, BDD. Oh, BDD.
Trying to take
out Cuz. EQ, Cuz, EQ. Boom, he's dead. Stirrups. Combo doesn't hit. Cuz is gonna die. Oh, the Q doesn't hit from Peter. The Q doesn't hit from Peter.
In the end,
are they going to play the end? Duro, but they are going to keep pushing. The backs are going to have to come through.
4v4.
Mid lane it was going to fall, but the wave clear for Genji might be enough.
Okay, if we want
6 item Yone, 6 item Caitlyn. They have Elder for 30 seconds.
Ones back in control of this game.
They use the Elder to get the Baron.
Looking at the items, Canyon has GA
as well up towards where the Krugs are.
15
if Gen G
seconds.
want to look for it. 15
They
on the
should get
Elder.
this, Baron. They
now
should
on
get
the
it.
map
Right,
again.
right,
Gen G trying
right.
to step up.
Gen
trying
G,
to
are you
face
sure?
up
There's 10 seconds on
against
Elder.
KT. The snap trap
9,
down.
8,
no autos onto
7,
Keen. Perfect. Looking
6,
for a flank with that
5,
awesome. The
4.
Baron down. Take
Elder
out
gone.
KT.
Perfect
will they
timing.
Still look for the fight, or will they
Elder gone
switch
now.
away, decide to back now? Face
BDD
KT.
sold
Gen G
Jack
on the
Show,
rip.
bought
I mean,
GA,
BDD now
sold
has
GA,
his GA,
bought Jack Show.
Dom has a GA.
What?
Because his GA is going to be coming back up. They're going to have
fuck?
triple potentially here. BDD just
He can't make his mind up.
He's actually just late
Oh
into the
my
game.
God.
The respawn
Bot
timers
tier
are
1
so
is up.
incredibly long.
This
And the
tower's
question
alive.
is, do they actually try to
No,
risk
it's
it here
only
on
on
a
for
push?
dear
Because
life.
there's still a lot of
45
standing
minutes
gold.
in.
Both the outer
A
towers are up in the
tower's up
bot
in
lane.
tier 1?
They could go
What?
clear those up at the very least.
How is that a thing?
But the question is, will they just try to play towards
No, leave him
Elder,
alone.
or
He's been
will
doing
they
so
play
good.
aggressively to
Of that
Why are you cheering for
experience,
KT? I'm not cheering for anyone, bro. I'm just cheering for fucking screamer gameplay.
And Dom
I think if Keen wins this game, he gets MVP of the series already. He's got fires all around him and he's just fucking running around with his hose, man.
The Elder KT marching down bot. Gen G trying to defend. Bolt breaker from Canyon is met by a soul and bound from BDD. He snaps back to his team, but not yet to reality as KT are looking to take the first
That's scary,
game
by the
of
way.
their
2
first
cannons.
semi-final over the MSI champions. KT pushing in. Gen G struggling to find a defense right now.
And this all coming
Peter.
down to this. KT
Peter.
on the verge of taking the first game, but Gen G are not going to fall over without a fight.
Oh, the trap line.
Keen still that meatball on the front line.
Force
Has
on
the
the
ultimate to try and escape. Knocked
Snap
off.
back.
Forced
First
away.
tower's
The
gonna die.
Nexus Towers, KT's
Canyon's gonna have to go in
target is
soon.
knocked down. Headshots
Tally ult.
won. The next
Slow
one
them
for
down.
Gen G, their last bastion of defense.
Rumble
the
ult's good
cannon
here.
is still there,
On the wave.
scientifically shoved underneath the turret.
Dom is cooking.
Baron expires
Peter's
in
trying to
40
stall. He's trying to
seconds,
fake who
and
the real
again,
Caitlyn is
KT
non-stop.
Just playing
Knock
it
up misses.
slow, taking it patient, snapping
Dom,
back
he
again.
gave himself away
the
with the E.
Nexus Tower
No, he
almost
sees
down.
him. There's
Canyon
Dom.
dives in, but
Peter peels though.
distracts the rest of Gen G. Canyon size of GA.
Hey,
The
Canyon's
rest
just
of Gen G
general.
can't get
The
to
trap,
him.
it's over.
They've been
KT won.
equalized. The Guardian Angel
Rock
down.
on ult, BDD. Oh, QSS, step back. Canyon lived. King down.
The
Cuz of GA. Towers. Just hit the Nexus. Oh, flush forwards. Chovy gonna die.
Taken down by the might that is.
Canyon goes in. There it is. KT game 1. No shot, by the way.
That semi-final,
BDD is
and
absolutely
KT
mental
giving us
that
a
he's doing
game
that.
for the ages.
And I'm done with it.
So this fight, which fight is this one? This is the 3rd Drake fight. I just want to rewatch the fights. Wall comes out. Perfect's positioning is great. Gen G don't see the Rumble. But they know the Rumble's up there somewhere. They know the Rumble's up there somewhere. And it's really annoying to play against. So they try and turn on the Rumble now. But Vi is too far. So Canyon's not going to get in range to ult him here. Could have got caught here, Perfect. No flash, no Zhonya's. Dead. He's just out of Vi ult range. And then he goes out of vision. So he's spacing the fuck out of them on the flank. Now they redemption. Talia ult's wasted. Peter goes in. Wait, Chovy walked onto a trap. What? I didn't even see that. That's how they engage. That is really sad, actually. I don't think he saw it. And then Peter sees it, sends it. Rumble ult on top, no flash Chovy, right? But look at BDD here. Look at BDD here. He's smashing his ult key. Smash, 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 smash. Watch this. He's queuing the Drake. He gets Sion ulted on his E as he wants to ult, right? So he gets stunned. And he gets knocked up. Smashing his ult key. Sion Q is charging in his face. Ult, 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 ult. Just gets the cast off as he gets Sion Q'd. So he's getting Rakan ulted and Sion Q'd, but his ult is channeling. So even though he's getting CC'd, he's buffered it. Boom, flies through. Pulls them 2 with him. 3-man Yon ult. And then the best part is, he Q3s, Ws, kills 2 of them, snaps back. Like, what? This Baron fight is just awful because Dogdam, I don't know, is Drake up soon or something? Is Drake spawning soon? Why are they hovering like this? Drake's up in 1 minute 20 seconds. But the Caitlyn is hovering in bot river for some reason. And BDD showing top. They see Yon. So they're like, what the fuck? Kill these guys. So they full send it. Peter even turns into a minion. So actually, I think Peter might have sold Dogdam there for a second. Because there's a world here where Canyon presses R and he hits Nico by accident. But instead, Peter turns into a minion. Oh, he does it after, actually. Fair enough. Fair enough. But this positioning is just awful. Cuz is not frontlining. Yone's TPing in. Perfect's trying to join, and then he's the one who gets caught. I think Chovy plays this fight well. He ults in. Jumps off the ult. Combos the Rumble. Kills the Rumble. Dead. BDD's fighting for his life, but he can't really find a good angle here. 4v5. Jarvan no EQ. They have no ults up. Nothing. No flash on Caitlyn. Chovy sent it over the wall. Would have got a double combo here, but backstep by Dogtime was nice, which took it a bit longer to kill him. BDD kills Duro, but yeah, this fight is just insanely losing because the positioning is just hard to play. I definitely think Dogtime could have died here if the combo was a little better. But they lose Baron. This fight was the fight that lost Gen G the game. Even though it looks like they don't lose the game. Cuz is dead. It's an instant 4v5 and Dragons in 20 seconds. Instant 4v5. Peter is going to flash as well. So now Nico has no flash. The game is over. I can tell you that for a fact. They'll get Drake and the game's over. But Canyon... oh, Canyon. Oh my god, we're going in. We are going in. And the worst part is he's playing against Caitlyn, right? Peter's ult here is perfect. How can anyone follow the Vi ult? They can't. They're zoned. Canyon goes into GA because he's tanking the tower. And so traps go on him against Caitlyn. Peter dies. Sure, doesn't matter. BDD over the wall. Flash. Q3 onto 2. All of this is happening. BDD in the backline. Out of nowhere. He stacks his Q3 on what? On the Raptors or what? Stacks his Q3. Sees it. E. Flash. Q3. Double knock. Ult. Double ult. So now, Duro's dead. Canyon's gonna revive on a trap. He's dead. And BDD snaps back. Now this is awkward, right? Caitlyn ult with Collector on Ruler's head. Keen flashes to block the Caitlyn ult. Then he sees Chovy's in trouble. To the Q3. And because he's in stopwatch and Caitlyn trap goes down on Chovy, Keen clicks on top of Chovy to tank the trap for him. To give him space to flash out. So he's like fighting for his life to save the game. BDD doesn't kill Ruler. Just comes in. Looks for Ruler. E. Q3. Chovy flashes out so it misses. Q. Auto. W. Snaps back. Ruler lives. That's crazy, by the way. Dogtime gets cancelled by Sion Q for Chovy to kill him. Like Keen, I can't tell you how hard Keen's fighting to save this game. BDD finishes him off. They're all dashing in to sacrifice themselves. But the worst part for all of this for Gen G is like the respawn timer sucks, so now they just lost soul. The Baron fight. Horror Baron fight from KT. They need to stay more together. It's a winning position, but the first part is Perfect gets caught and dies before he can stopwatch. The second part is Cuz flash EQs in by himself. BDD ult hits, which is nice, you know, but Cuz just dies. And then the Sion ult from Keen is perfect. It is. Why? Because he Sion ults to zone Caitlyn. Here, Dogtime would love to click left. He would love to. But there's a Sion charging in his face. So now Dogtime has to get... He just gets stuck in the pit. Awful fight for KT. Dogtime can't move. Rumbles instantly one-shot. Cuz goes in and dies. Next fight. This is the fight where BDD sends it. Chovy has flash up here, though. But BDD stacks Q3. He has Q3 right now. Oh, no, yeah, he has Q2. Q3 right now. My god, my thing is speeding too fast. He missed the minion, that's why I didn't get Q3. He just Q3 flashes. Like, even I can't react to that. I'm in slow motion, by the way. Imagine you're Gen G sieging. This is in normal speed, yeah? Chovy stopwatches. BDD snaps out. Dogtime traps on top of Chovy. Dogtime smurfs this, because Chovy sees that Caitlyn's going to kill him. He sees it. So you'll see what happens when he comes out of this stopwatch. Talia combo is going to be sent onto Caitlyn. But Dogtime E's it and hits the E trap, so he gets the headshot. Double headshot with Collector. Smurfed it. Cuz goes in. He has GA, so it's okay. And he even EQ buffers his GA. So Sion dies. This gives so much space on the map for KT. So much space that they're on Elder before Keen and Chovy are alive. And now imagine you're Gen G. You're TPing in. Yeah, I'm here. Wait for me. I'm here. I'm TPing. I'm TPing. I'm TPing. I'm TPing. I'm TPing. Go, go, go. Your TP of Sion is landing, and Elder's at 3.8k. So Keen has to insta-ult. Guys, they're finishing Elder. But Peter's ulting to stop them. Sion doesn't even get in range, and the Elder's gone. And now it's fucked, right? They have Elder. The Seraphs of Chovy. Let's see it. The Seraphs of Chovy. It's not up yet. It's not up yet. It's not up yet. 3, 2, 1. Seraphs is up now. Oh. Peter over the wall tries to snipe him. Oh, ho, ho, ho. So close. And then I think here is victory lap, right? They get Elder, they get Baron, and then they siege in the game. It was beautiful. I like that Gen G have dropped the Azir ban. Now, KT, do you ban Orianna Azir, or do you just ban Yunara? Because if you ban one of them, you have to ban both, right? Surely here is just Yunara ban, and then just see what happens. Wow. They ban Orianna. What? So Yunara, Azir are both open? They might trade Azir Yunara and play something into Azir, or what? Is Gen G scared of trading Yunara Azir? Yes or no? They are. Wow. They are scared. But if you ban Yunara here, don't they just get Rise? These two bans are screaming Ambessa. I think you ban Yunara, yeah. If they first pick Rise, you get Ambessa. Ambessa what? Galio is open. Galio Rise. Ambessa. Kiana. Xin Zhao first pick. Wow, I mean, KT can get Ambessa Rise right now if they want. I'm surprised they do that. I'm surprised they first pick Xin. Poppy's open. Rise open channel. So much is open. They could also take Cassante 1-2, you're right, and just take it away from Keen, but Ambessa is really strong. Cuz Kiana? Cuz Kiana? I did not expect Cuz to play Kiana. Maybe I'm crazy, but how many games does Cuz have on Kiana? I mean, they're eating into Canyon's pool again. I feel like Galio is gonna end the game here, though. There's the Rise. They don't... What happens if they go Galio Ambessa? Isn't that just Gen G 101 comp? Full fucking send it comp? And then what do you pick on 3? Jax? Yorick? I feel like Galio Ambessa would be a fucking headshot from Gen G. But maybe they play it safe. And they play like Victor or some shit. Okay, there's the Ambessa. And there's the Galio. Oh, it's a Gen G headshot, man. I don't know, man. What do you play top? Aurora, Jax, Yorick, Cassante, and just eat their champs? I think maybe just pick Cassante, you know? And just eat through their champs. Oh, they're gonna take Alistar. These champs are a bit beefy. Poppy Band, good. Maybe Braum. Sivir Band, maybe Smolder. Is a good band. Is Vayne cooking? Nah, not really, right? Vayne, Alistar. I feel like Vayne, Smolder, maybe Kai'Sa, like a champ that eats the melees, you know? They could also ban Cassante to save it. Yeah, ban Cassante to save it for next game. Stop them from taking Cassante. What about Gwen? What if you just play 4 carries? You just play Gwen and fucking Vayne. I just don't think you're winning the front-to-back game. Can't Rulo just go Kai'Sa? Ooh, Ezreal Karma. Ezreal Bard. It's a Bard game, right? It's a Bard game. Rise, Alistar, Rek'Sai. Ezreal Nord. What? Why don't you just go Bard? I think KT needs to play. They need to play Vayne, Kai'Sa, or Smolder. Something that just Varus. Oh, I don't know about Varus into Galio Ambessa. You might get one shot. Just pick Vayne, Doctam. Come on, World Semis. Fuck it. Okay. I mean, he's probably playing on-hit Varus, right? Really? Poke Varus? Surely he's going on-hit Varus, right? Then you draft better. It is Poke Varus. What? Is KT gonna have enough damage to kill Gen G? This game will be a little quiet for a bit. PDD will own mid. Gen G will own bot.
I mean, because also they're
Top is whatever. When everyone's level 6, the game will turn into Armageddon. Rek'Sai is just annoying. It is like a mosquito in your room when you're about to go to sleep, and you can hear it buzzing around your room. And then you turn the lights on, and you can't find it. And then after 20 minutes, you think, fuck it. It's probably gone. The lights are off, you go back to sleep, you close your eyes, boom, you can hear it again. That's Rek'Sai top. Why is Canyon going to top grab? Oh, it's a monster gank on BDD. Oh my god, it's a...
BDD needs to get the hell out of here. Chovy's on the chase.
Oh, he flashed into the wall.
And face plants in the wall.
It's a crazy gank. That was such a good gank.
Completely surprised, doesn't react with the flash.
I don't know if he was looking for the gank,
into the wall.
But he just found a great gank. Yeah, they didn't even use flashes there, Genji.
Galio for Chovy, BDD is really going to struggle as he gets towards these
Rek'Sai top, and now I press W.
BDD,
my health goes up. La la la. Now I press W again, watch this.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Perfect has to be a little bit careful here because he is down a bit on XP, and Keen can get 6.
Situation. This time it's KT trying to get access to that dragon.
Duro on that front line, the hook lands onto Peter.
Hook onto Alistar though.
Down, piercing arrow, again onto Duro as he falls.
Flash from Duro. Taunt headbutt.
Separates
Drake
the
taken.
Fight. Drake secured by Genji.
Root onto Rula.
The root still onto Rula. Doc down.
No E, no flash. Rise ult on top of them.
Back as Peter's getting onto that backline, but Genji immediately
they turn. BDD no flash. Peter Q flash. Galio ult. Double kill for Kiana. Peter down. Cuz W's dodges the taunt. Root misses. BDD roots the Ezreal. Ezreal dead. What? Chovy a flash. Oh, Cuz takes him out.
KT come out on top.
Cuz is feeling himself, and rightly so. 3. Peter was able to find a great angle for a
0
and the hesitation
Kiana games in his career.
In that contest.
0.
Like it was very well
He's been playing since 2017. I think Peter is just smurfing this fight. This Rise ult was great. Only Peter takes it. That's important. If BDD takes that as well, Docdam just dies.
These next moments as they go back in, Chovy tries
headbutts him, Q flash.
And then
oh, it's beautiful from Peter.
Is able to just barely dodge this taunt here as he dashes out. Chovy tried to hit both,
it's so
and they
good.
both just kind of backed off on either side. He wasn't able to hit anyone, so Ruler gets chased down on one side. Cuz is able to follow through and get the kill there.
I'm falling in love with KT, man.
And it's moments like these that you have down one.
They've already taken everything from me.
A KT feeling, right? Coming into this, as we see Peter look for the engage onto Juro, we'll get the trample down. The hook's going to land as Cuz dives in.
Cuz is 6. Peter's dead though.
Falls first, but meanwhile the Crescent Card from Canyon keeps him alive. Peter gets the knock up and a knockback. Ruler gets a shutdown though as 2 will fall. Genji bite back in the game.
Yeah, that was not the fight to go there.
Chovy just took a sigh of relief. I saw it.
They try to full send it, but they're sending
Chovy just sighed.
With Ruler just free firing on you.
God bless Chovy.
Both of those kills and a big
he knows if Ruler is 3 kills, the game's
they're gonna
fine.
be able to get the grubs up.
Isn't Ruler just gonna get one shot by Cuz?
This is where Kiana can really shine.
Cuz will have a lot of damage, but landing onto an Ezreal is a bit tricky. Got the plates, got the Krugs. Perfect's going pretty well in this lane though. Does KT have the damage?
Ezreal is not the one.
I think a lot of their damage
is
Rise.
Is going to be tough to take down.
Rise. Need to get really ahead on Rise now.
KT, although they had a bit of a stumble, still in a good position in this game. Room Prison
no flash,
chase onto Chovy, who
into
doesn't
the combo.
have his flash back up. Exhausted, the
Phase
Justice
rush
Punch will get him to safety.
Oh, he lives.
Chovy uses the
That's unlucky as fuck. TP bot by Docdam.
Juro and Ruler set up around this Drake.
I didn't even realize he had TP. They're playing both TP. Perfect system proxying the whole game. He can TP on the ward behind the Dragon Pit. How do you like the series so far? I mean, it bangs. It does bang. BDD getting pretty strong. How is BDD so good?
Cuz is on his way across and
Chovy
isn't it like
thus far on his Galio, not really having
beautiful though in a way? If you think about it,
with a much earlier power
BDD
spike here,
debuted in 2016, I think, right? Or was it 2015? Or was it 2014 on CJ Entus? When did he debut? He debuted on CJ Entus, didn't he? I remember. Isn't it crazy that he debuted in the LCK in 2015 and 10 years later he's peaking? I know he's had very high highs and low lows, but 10 years later he's peaking. Just imagine you're a pro player that joined the LEC this year. If maybe there's an LEC player in the chat that just joined the LEC this year.
back-to-back games.
You could peak in 10 years.
Again, really impressed me on this Ion.
So don't think about it too deep, you know.
Enough. He really has
just grind.
So incredible. Can do anything that
just grind, man.
Of him, regardless of the
Same
role,
for Ruler, no?
If you're weak side.
Yeah, and so
don't let like a bad year get you. All these players have played for like 8 to 10 years, apart from a couple. It's not the player's fault, it's the GM. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Like, Keen, Chovy, Keen, Ruler, Cuz, BDD, they've been playing forever. Canyon, Chovy been playing for a long time now. Doctam's been playing for a long time. And they're peaking now. That's crazy.
Until there was a core around and
don't give up.
Actually support him.
Don't give up. Rex side top. Press my W key. Heal to full. Ghosting.
Let them breathe. Starts up
BDD TP. Bicep ping. Chovy TP. BDD 163 CS. Hook onto Peter. Oops.
The hook's gonna land though as they look for Peter. Flashes in. Head up home by Supreme Display of Talent.
Chovy doesn't die here. They're too tanky.
The redemption comes out.
It's so winning for Gen G, right, Shorty?
Forward. He wants part of this fight. Canyon with the Crescent Guard. Chain of Corruption will lock him up. And it missed times as they
Ruler had the flash, but all good.
Able to pick up another hook coming out from
so winning for Gen G.
Charge on the back line into the taunt from
so winning for Gen G.
Gen G rule the rift as KT can find nothing.
Yep, this game's over actually, I'm not even gonna lie.
Their incredible
I love the KT magic, but this one, Ruler with a 2.5k gold lead in 16 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Did Perfect just refuse to TP or what? What the fuck?
And Gen
Hold up a second, why are you there? I thought that was a 5 for 0. Why is there a 1 in bot? Hey! Well, just fight to the death.
Looking for the flank. The Drake begun hex flash forward. Canyon dives on a Peter.
Wait, Canyon is in there quite early.
Summoned towards the topsiders. They go in for the fight.
So cooked.
And we see KT able to secure the Drake, but Peter now needs to retreat. Perfect up towards the top side.
Peter.
Trying to distract Canyon. Peter falling lower.
I just don't see KT winning this game with their champs.
Sends him into the depths. Gen G find another. For KT, they got the Drake, and that's really all they wanted. Riptail charges in. Perfect matches it. Should be able to kill it off. Duro with a good hook away, but BDD still on the chase. Death charge! Arcane shift! Mystic shot from Ruler, but into the Supreme Display of Talent as KT turn it around. Canyon forced away as they chase forward onto him. Perfect finds another. KT turn around the fight.
And it's straight up disrespect from Gen G, looking for exit kills, and KT says thank you very much as Ruler tries to replicate the last play, but instead just Arcane shifts through.
How? He's potentially going to go in here onto Keen.
Look at the Keen who does still have that flash.
What?
And in the end, KT...
It's still losing this game, but Doctam just got a 1k shutdown. Wait, Perfect got the shutdown? I thought Doctam got it.
AD carry of all time, a massive gold lead, almost an entire item ahead.
I looked away when they were dead for a second.
And they do, and this is a split call, I think, here from Gen G, because Ruler going
eat in
when there is no follow-up. Keen was facing,
and then he just died. Yeah, Doctam got the 1k, bro. Doctam got the 1k.
Pressure. And when you're an underdog, you can never play with fear.
Okay, I'm leaned forwards. I'm leaned forwards.
Play towards the
I'm not gonna lie, this Rek'Sai looks so annoying for Gen G. Their only AP damage is a tank Galio, and this motherfucker has a Thornmail. Hey, the Mosquito is full build. Perfect, no TP. Perfect is everything, I think. If he just stands in front of KT,
it's still though
there's a chance,
because
he is a tanky Rek'Sai.
And right now, 2 item spikes hit for Keen as well.
What the fuck is Ambessa damage?
Through for Gen G so
the upgraded steel caps. Ruler has some insane items. If Ruler dies,
I mean, that's the thing. We keep seeing that, but teams still have the confidence to start it, right? They're going to go right to it.
Ruler just needs to carry this game. He's been blessed with insane amounts of gold. He's 3 items in 22 minutes. 0 Atakan force. Just going to Drake. Why doesn't Gen G just pivot to Atakan right now? Why don't Gen G just click Atakan? Well, they have mid push. They're gonna fight it. Chovy on the side. Rek'Sai over the wall. Doctam comes into position. Canyon smite. Doesn't get it. BDD engaged on. Flashes the wall. No Ambessa ult. No Galli ult. Cuz ulted. Missed everything. Cuz. Wait. 2 died. Ruler Q flash by Peter. Doctam's gonna die to Chovy. Is he gonna die to Chovy? Oh, flashes the wall. Oh, the taunt. The Q. Perfect gets him. 1v1. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1.
What a team fight from Keen, though, and what a team fight from these two teams. It is an
Rek'Sai has
absolute
ult.
bloodbath, but it's Cuz that walks away and
I'm gonna heal up again.
La 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 la. Keen just solos out BDD though in the
so
face
Canyon
of
gets the smite. First thing to look at, BDD gets hit by the Ambessa ult. And the Galio ult.
Like
second thing to look at, Cuz walks forwards here. He E ults, flashes, but it misses. But they still kill both. Peter here, Q flash, boom, onto Ruler. Massive Q flash. Ruler tries to get the damage out before he dies onto Varus. And then Perfect's just untouched or what? I didn't see his POV from this fight, but he's just running around killing everyone. What? Dokdam did 7k? He has Serpents now as well. Yeah, Ruler's gold lead was like 2.5k, it's 1.1 now. He's basically 2 longswords up on Varus.
Look for the steal.
Guys,
coming onto the rip, but Genji,
that's gotta be a mistake. I can see they have no suns, so you don't want to walk into the choke, but you gotta at least posture a bit. Oh, Ambessa ulted. Ambessa ulted and missed. 25 petals to 16, not the end of the road. Maybe it's fate. Maybe in a different timeline, KT walked up there, got Ace, lost Atakan and Baron. But in this timeline, they didn't contest.
Needs the protection of Chovy to keep him alive, and he'll find it.
And they pushed mid.
KT though now having chunked out the enemy,
and they didn't give a fuck.
For the tower.
Really well played.
And they look for mid tier 1.
Just playing around vision around that corner. Gets Ruler so incredibly low.
Oi, Kian ult on cooldown. So I didn't say I don't like Varus. I said I think he must go. He has to go on hit Varus, but he didn't. But I guess poke Varus works against their comp. I'm surprised. I will say, if this series keeps the way it's going, these are some of the coolest team fights at the tournament. I'm waiting for BDD to get his. Oh, we are on Baron. Peter has wards.
BDD's in the bot side, does have the teleport and will use it immediately to come up here. It was on a reset. Instead, TP's in
7k. 6k.
Baron down to 6k.
Peter hooked. Alex on ult.
Peter, he pops the unbreakable will to try and walk away. Can he go
Ambessa ult is up. Redemption. W misses. Perfect behind. E forwards. Flash Ambessa ult doesn't have. W misses.
And KT disengage.
I mean, KT used 2 TPs and Alistar ult heal there.
This was an issue in that first game. Going a little bit
Drake's up very soon. I never thought I'd say this, but it's 28 minutes in the game and Genji have taken 0 towers. That's why they can't get control.
Peter caught out with a hook once
again. Is he dead or what?
As he has to flash away. Has the honey fruit to pop himself up as Ruler lands the damage across the wall.
What the fuck, Peter? What are we doing?
I think here,
they are going to go to Baron, surely. I mean, they can take the tower first.
They're going to put pressure
here
on the Baron.
Okay. Their damage is not the... I mean, it's okay. Ambessa actually cooks Baron a bit.
Now dashes in with that arcane shift. Perfect. Clears out a bit of vision.
Redemption used for vision. Cuz has no wards, right? There's no way he can get vision on this Baron. How does he get vision on Baron? Oh, he pinked it. Is the pink? They must see that pink, right, Genji? They can't click it. Perfect, flashed out. Oh, Canyon! Wait, Cuz went in to take it! Oh, Canyon saw it!
KT now on the
Ambessa ult miss.
Execution from Keen, not quite connecting, and KT
Peter's here. Knockups. Varus Qs. Oh my god, BDD in the Varus Q. Peter will die here. Perfect, you have ult. No, you don't. You're just dead or what? Q, Chovy has flash. Gets out. Genji winning it. Genji winning it. Rise ult out. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. Cuz wanted to finish the Nash. Where were the homies at? Where were the homies at to finish the Baron? Like Dokdam here.
It was Dokdam again. Beautiful all over the wall. Gets him low. And then Cuz is on the Baron.
Oh, it's a 1469 smite. Alright, Genji, they're the ones on soul point now. They're the ones sieging. BD gets top tier 1. Yes, TP. Varus items are pretty good. Even though it's 2.3k down, look at the item diff in AD, it's the same. Just more expensive a little bit for... What about Varus ult? Oh my god, Dokdam is cooking them. They could fight here, KT. But BDD has nowhere to TP. Oh my god, they're getting a gold lead, they're gonna win the game! Alright, Ruler bought QSS. Wow! Hey! I mean, BDD just needs so much gold. He's almost... He's getting there. If he gets the Rabadons, Genji will be one-shot, but I don't know, man. There's too many beef champs. They're so beefy. The double GA, fucking full send, Bruiser, Redemption, Locket, Zonya's run at them in a straight line. I don't know if they can get through that.
Peter has been getting picked a number of times, and it could be a repeat.
Flash hook, immediately they look for Cards, they'll take out the jungler. Ruler finds the kill, and now Peter Tries to flash
30
away,
seconds
tries
on
to get
Soul,
to safety.
and he's caught on
KT
midwave.
will
Or
shepherd
just
him
in
back
mid.
into- they can push
Ocean
for the
Soul
tier
with
2
their
on the top
champs
side,
as
they can
well,
push for the
I
inhib
think.
tower on.
Same spot as last game, you're on the Jarvan. Is the KT Magic gonna vanish slowly and it's gonna be a 3-1 Genji? Nah, I see it.
Basically get a redo, and
But
they
is he
do
just
it
scripting or what?
perfectly.
How is this Varus
Dogdom
eating Ezreal like
very
fucking
low,
biscuits?
and now
Yeah,
against
KT
Ocean
is
Soul,
eating
it
into
is
Genji's
so
champion
hard
pool
to
pretty well.
really have-
Six side to Ezreal. Oh shit.
Back into this
What
game.
does Ocean
We said
Soul
that in
do?
game 1.
It just gives you
And I
healing
will
on damage.
say, Elder is a great
Sustain.
equalizer.
Elder flare.
More
Exactly.
sustain
And sometimes a
is
game,
the
in a
key.
game like this, you're
I feel like
again,
Mountain
just
or Ocean are
masterful
just
in
great
how
for
they
their
are
champs.
controlling vision.
Flex from Dogdom, right? Like being up.
Peter has just decided to go in. He has decided to right-click them, and the damage from KT is just... It's just not there or what? Ambessa. Wait, Galio died, but Dogdom just getting run down by the Ambessa who's full HP. Another GA. There's so many bodies, man. Just running at them in a straight line. There's no counterplay.
Difficult for him.
Kiana is kinda not that strong now unless she can somehow find Ezreal, but
I mean, he has
yeah,
a
it just
sweeper.
won't happen.
He knows he's not.
Dogdam's TPing on midwave.
Tried to find reinforcements to push this wave away.
Elder's in 3 minutes. I mean, I guess KT to stall for an Elder and flip it, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stall for an Elder. I kind of like it from Peter. The game is so cooked. Just go in and fight. PDD gets a lot of damage out. He actually gets a lot of uptime. But they're just being run down at this
And I mean,
point.
look at how Keen is playing, right? You know, yes, the public execution does not
Maybe.
hit down to Dogdom, but it doesn't matter. He hits Peter and he just
No, there's no
axes him
maybe.
over there.
It's not
Dogdom
fightable.
flashes out, but Keen is fair to follow. Instantly knocks him down as well.
Keen's having a good game.
Has been Keen's talisman throughout
Yeah,
the year.
I mean, he's only 7 KP out of 21. He didn't really have to do much for the first 20 minutes, but yeah, just press R on Rise for Varus.
Had control of game 1.
I'm surprised
Yeah, they
Dogdam
have
doesn't
more
go Edge of
control
Night, but I
over
guess
game
he
2
can't
with
buy
the
everything.
Ocean City.
For me,
Last time it was a
Keen has
hero
been
play
smurfing
from
the series so
BDD.
far. Canyon and Chovy, same scoreline, deal.
Genji wouldn't lose from us. They are
Varus
unrelenting,
will
pushing
hit
on.
Ezreal.
Corruption comes out. Ruler with the Mercurial is going to cleanse away that slope. It was here that BDD managed to do it, but he doesn't have the same
they can't do
impetus
it with
to
these champs.
engage, doesn't have the same tools in his arsenal to get their inhib on the top side taken by Genji. Now KT will put all 5 players to defending this mid lane wave that Chovy
Unless
is going to
somehow
begin to
Genji
bring
like
in.
int in a
Genji,
dive
though,
here
can
and
still
then they
use
can
the
get
top side
Elder.
knock up onto Keen.
But that's
He
not gonna
dashes
happen.
away. The root onto Jura with the Rune Prism. Perfect falling lower. Forced away by Ruler. We'll be able to heal up in that passive. True Shot Rush dodged by Cuz, but not by Peter. A public execution onto the backline. The knockback onto Keen immediately. The redemption coming out as well.
BDD's getting murdered. Oh, he killed Nautilus though.
Keen dashing in. Not
Keen has
back under
GA.
the tower, but Ruler untouched.
There's so many defensive items. Pentakill for Ruler?
Untouched.
No.
And Genji marching down mid for the win.
And you know Ruler is calling for that. Pentine comes right now. Already picked up his double. KT though, they're going to try and hold on. TP's going to come in.
They have so much sustain.
Reset coming out from Chovy. He's finished a neat death cap. The Rabadons for that extra bit of damage. The Nexus Tower is falling. Ruler and Chovy take the first. Keen trying to get this wave in for the second. Perfect. Dogdam and Peter needs to try and defend, but Peter's already back in the base, just healing up on that
Alright,
fountain.
1-1.
The Nexus Tower falling lower. Ruler with the True Shot Rush can still arcane shift away from the oncoming Rek'Sai.
Or?
The Nexus Tower
Elder's in
will
20.
be taken. Keen behind them.
I don't think Varus does any
trying
damage
to
here.
defend, but they just don't have the wallets. Genji will answer the fight and go 1-1 in the series.
Genji
The voice is...
battling back here.
We
KT
cracking it.
kept the pressure
Bro, if this goes to
on,
5, Medic's
but
gonna be fucking
Genji
unleashing.
are just
You love
too
to see it.
damn good. What a performance
You love
from
to
Ruler
see
in
it.
this one.
Alright, Azir Orianna are still in. Aurora ban, KT blue side, Aurora ban, setting up for Cassante for a pick slowly. Azir open, Aurora open, Orianna open, Yunara open. Aoi. Cassante open. Red alert. Kaisa ban against Rula, makes sense. Poppy open. Lucian Brown. Are you banning Yunara, Genji here? Feels pretty safe, no? No? Yeah, you match Azir Orianna, have to. Are you gonna ban Azir here, KT? To force the Orianna ban? Or ban Orianna to force the Azir ban?
We'll see how it ends up being
Or are we
across
gonna
the
trade
course of
them?
5 games in the series,
If
but
we
KT
trade them,
definitely shown
what do we
more
ban?
perseverance when they made
Skarner ban?
worlds, beating Genji
Trundle ban.
3-2, and we rarely talk about the
Ooh,
fact
we're looking for
that we
Azir
played it in
here.
nets and they lost 0-3.
Because we go Azir
Genji
here
just
and then
wiped
Skarner
away.
2-3 with Trundle
Here we
ban.
are in
Thoughts?
draft for game.
Not going to ban the other.
Broom
He's
ban.
going for a trade, so
Uh-oh,
that
is it
going
Azir
to be
or
the option
Orianna?
here.
If you go Orianna, you can play things like Nocturne. If you play Azir, you can play things like Skarner. Orianna wins the lane against Azir, kinda. But BDD Azir is legendary. It is legendary. Now, Cassante's open, Poppy's open, Lucian Braum is now banned. Orianna you can pick here or you can pick it on 3. Do you take away Cassante? Do you take away Sivir? Pantheon. Wait, Pantheon. They could go Pantheon Ziggs here actually. Wait, Bard is also really broken right now. Pantheon Orianna. I think KT should go Skarner, Cassante. Or is there another jungler? Poppy? Maybe Poppy Flex? Poppy Flex? Guys, they will take Cassante on 3 if you don't. But if you take it, they're gonna go Gwen. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No Keen Sante today. Go on, Keen, put the Gwen in the bag. Gwen, Gnar, Aatrox. They take the Sivir. Yeah. There's a lot of top laners open. What are you playing bot lane this game, KT? Is it like a Jinx game or some shit?
Just from the first 3 picks.
I don't like Jhin. I don't like Xayah. I do like Ziggs, actually. Ziggs can kind of work. I think Ziggs can maybe work. I think Jinx, Ziggs. I don't know if I like Zeri. KT, what are we banning? We can ban Gwen here if you want. If you're paranoid against the Gwen, we can ban it. But they are playing Orianna Sivir, so I don't know if they're going to play Gwen. I feel like they need Ornn. Or Bard. Bard is a good champ for both sides. I like Bard for KT, but into Sivir, it's hard. Blitzcrank ban. Okay. I mean, Duro Blitzcrank is crazy good. The Pantheon could flex the support when it's Bard good, when there's immobiles in the game.
And that makes sense.
Kalista ban. I mean, what do you play here? You have like, I mean, Bard into Sivir is not the best. They ban the Bard. Okay, they could go Ziggs Leona. Not the best though. They could go like some kind of Jinx lane with like a Lulu or some shit, like Jinx. Lulu, Jinx, Karma. You could do like Lucian Leona. I don't like it though. Lucian Leona. Lucian Nami. There goes Sivir Karma. The problem is they have Karma on 5, which is really scary. If you take the Karma, I think go Jinx Karma. I think playing into Sivir Karma with Jinx Lulu is probably really disgusting. Ashy
can do a huge amount of work. We saw Guma on it
Ash Lulu, what the fuck?
There's the Lulu alongside it.
Yeah, so is that Lulu?
I think they should go Sivir Karma. It's probably Karma here. Or is he freaky and he's gonna go Pike?
No one that really wants
nah, he's gonna go Karma. Leona? Really? Why don't they just go Karma? I mean, it helps engage onto Azir. They probably think that with Karma they get outranged. Need more engage. Yeah, I mean, KT outscale and they outrange, but Genji have a lot of dive and damage. A lot of dive and damage.
I really like the risks I think that KT are taking. I think they took a couple of good ones.
I mean, Genji has a lot of playmaking, KT has a lot of scaling. What do you prefer? Pick your poison. I just think Jinx Azir, Cassante Lulu with a Poppy, it's just fucking good. Ooh, they're doing the Lost Ratones level 1 strat. Hey! That's what we did in our EU Masters. See if enemy top lane walks in and wards. It's good they have Ashe, because Ashe wins the lane harder. KT's draft is demonic. Ah, it's quite nice, yeah. In a World Semis, it's quite nice, yeah.
And I mean, also look at all the priority they put for this level 1. Double wards in the side brushes here, so that Duro cannot sit in a side brush whatsoever. So
DDD.
KT,
ooh, he missed the melee there.
Oh
my god, bot is kinda cooked. Canyon is pathing into bot. Don't need level 1 wards with Ashe. Oh, he eased through the combo. Wait, BDD's actually cooking in this lane. BDD's winning the lane. Normally I see Orianna win this lane. And he has a potion lead. He's gonna have to pot now though. He's not potting. Volume increase now. Ooh, that hurts. He has potions though. And Chovy's mana is getting lower. Should be a free Krabby Patty in the bot side. And bot lane is just winning. Perfect your weak side, buddy. BDD built different. He's gonna tank a combo in the face here though. He has a refillable pot. A little bit XP down.
Yeah, just order them. It's obviously.
Exactly. But yeah, it is a bit of a surprise to see BDD.
BDD is hard cooking in this lane. Oh my god, he dashed the combo again.
And I think importantly, the surprise is not that BDD is playing well. We expect BDD to play well. He's probably one of the top 2,
supportive
3
inbound or
mid
what?
laners so far at this World Championship, and has been consistently top of the tables through his entire career. The Zenith Blade hits, but BDD
Can't
should
dodge
just
if
be
you're
able to walk
stunned.
away from this one. Duro will
Yo,
be
shield
able
him.
to
Shield him.
back out as
Peter.
well. Glitter Lance doesn't connect. BDD just
Lethal
constantly
tempo.
slapping him with.
I don't.
Okay, BDD's gonna base again.
Had many
Ruler has actually recovered
disagreement with
pretty
my
nicely. This bot lane doesn't look
so
too
if
hard
KT
anymore.
win this-
Bot crab respawning
Yep,
first. Stable game so far. Get the crab, get the crab, get the crab, get the crab. Hey. Ash E on his top side camp still. C Kenyon. Free Drake.
Huge, right?
Azir,
March
Ash,
towards
Lulu,
Soul,
Cassandre,
putting
first
pressure on
Drake.
your opponents. Not only do they have the bot lane prio,
Chilling
BDD
very hard.
had first cheated
10
down
CS lead
towards,
bot.
so
Was it not better for Canyon
Well,
to
the
just click on the enemy
objective
blue from base and
has
take it?
been us. If you
If
take
he
the
knows
first 2
Poppy's
Drakes,
cycling top
you
to
win.
bot,
An up and down on
Aatrox
the
is
way
holding
to get
the
to there, but
Cassandre.
we will see
Orianna
if
was holding
KT
the
are able to
Azir.
continue.
That's what we like.
Swap their bot lane mid for Grubs.
Heads up, it's a
BDD is
4v1
dropping
as
bot.
Canyon and
Bot
Keen
wave
now
is
walk down
fucked
towards
for
the
Gen
Grubs.
G. It's bouncing
Cuz is
in,
on his
for
way
KT.
across,
It's
as
bouncing
is
into
Peter,
Gen G.
then Enchanted Crystal Arrow available to
But they don't
down.
have TP to catch it, so no one's gonna win.
First move here, so KT definitely want to contest.
Keen in the back of the pit.
Ash Arrow.
Just dash
Talk to me.
across. Volley from Doc Dam. Grub's begun. KT with 5 Chovies on his way across. Duro stepping forward. Flash shield of David finds the sun. Grand Starfall coming out as well. Keeper's verdict from Cuz. The shockwave.
Peter flashes the shockwave.
Flashes it. Ruler
Nice as zero.
It's a
turn for KT. Turn. Where the fuck? Oh, King got poppy ulted or what? No one dies.
Now perfect. Stepping forward has to flash away himself.
No one dies.
And in the end, no one dies.
All summoners used from KT though.
Getting right in
Apart
on
from
the
Poppy.
BDD pills.
It's gonna get
Duro
worse for Gen
barely
G the longer this
survives
game goes on. If they
with
get
the
like
command
really
protect
early
there from Chovy.
3 items
Really
onwards,
close
KT will
fight,
just
but
kill
it's
them when they dash
the
in.
Grubs
Even
2 for 1 in Grubs.
Good
Good flash by Peter. What happened with Azir? BDD had to flash out instantly, right? Bot wave ended up so good for KT.
Yeah, exactly. Only
I
cuz
think
with his
that
flash
KT
on the
just need to
KT
stop
side,
fighting for a
so
bit now.
a lot of vulnerable champions.
Like,
And we
give
talked
Drake,
about how
don't
hard
fight.
it can be for Ash, for Lulu, for
Scale a
champions
bit.
like this
All
if you were
good.
getting jumped on.
Is
it a dive in bot brewing?
Down here.
Is there a dive in bot brewing?
And
Pantheon ult up soon. Pantheon will get ult and Leona will get 6 and Peter will die.
You do a
He
good
just
amount of
will
damage,
die.
and with a Lulu, you get a lot of power.
Empress divide onto Chovy, not under the tower too much. Only takes 1 shot and just walks his way away.
Nice damage.
Nice bit of pressure put on there, though, by BDD, and now Cuz down on this bot side, so they're just going to play super aggressive.
See the damage
God,
onto
Ash
Duro.
is
See
so
Eclipse
fun when you're
comes
like
off, he
Q
loses
is
that
is
extra
up and you're
armor
just
magic
gliding.
resistant. Falls down
What a
to
good
about
champ.
2/3 HP. KT
Season 1 champ.
now setting up towards mid. Arrow.
Oi, ja, scheiße, man.
Instead,
I think Chovy would have flashed it, but there's no way to fight this Drake. You cannot convince me that KT is gonna fight this Drake. Nash's 2 to base in Azir though. Nash's 2 to Azir. They're gonna fight the Drake.
And I think Orianna in particular is really relying on
they're gonna
that
click
mid lane
Drake.
turret.
Are
Push again
you
there. King just
sure you want to
held the
fight
forward
Drake?
range.
That Chovy lead we all know and love is.
Oh my God, Chovy failed the flash over the.
To the wall. Chovy take a pew. The kill on the
He
enemy mid.
failed the
And will
flash
turn their eyes
of the
towards
Azir
Drake.
shuffle.
And that is Dragon.
Big kill for
KT just
Azir.
going to get it. Gen G looking to catch someone as they walk out. Enchanted Crystal Arrow coming out once again, looking for Duro.
But
Doc
Leona
down on the
blocked
chase.
it and
Peter there
Pantheon
with Glimmer
E.
slow. Flash
Warum?
away from Duro means he's not slammed
Okay,
against
no
that
flash
wall.
Leona, no flash
KT
Orianna.
will accept.
Canyon
Canyon.
still waiting. Oh, KT, I think
Cleanse
they
on Ash.
think that they based.
Jump onto Peter.
Why did they go on Peter?
Then it's played forward, but the wild growth flash from Peter
He has
is
sums
enough
up.
to keep him alive.
Don't they just go on
Use the
Ash
heal
there
as well.
and then they
Doc
can kill her?
tries to turn it back around,
I
but
guess they
doesn't have any
can't.
vision
Leona's
in that bush to chase
Nold.
Canyon any
He will just
further.
cleanse the E and then what?
Oh,
solo kill!
Killed. Grand Starfall in from Canyon as he looks for the chase onto BDD, but BDD still has the flash and he'll jump over the wall. They call him BDD
What?
for
0 for
Did
BDD.
he just solo kill
you
Chovy?
Get out the flash here. And now I think we're just going to see this solo kill one more time. He doesn't even have his ult, so Chovy must have just overcommitted
Does
to
he
this.
dash
and I'm
the
assuming
Orianna ult?
BDD just slides in, and you're just going to get auto to death. I mean, he procced the phase rush. The phase rush expires.
What the
You cannot
fuck?
stand around. BDD
Wow.
is looking to take this one over.
great use
Oh
of the
my
soldiers
God.
there as well, who is now
There's no way.
relegated to a behind.
Chovy
here.
is-
still yet
he's
to
a
finish
full level
first
down.
item.
Where you thought, surely this is the year that they're going to be able to win, has yet to make
Dead
it to
again.
a final. BDD finds again.
Is he dead again?
Chovy. BDD takes a couple of tower shots.
BDD
takes
too many tower
3.
shots.
BDD just dies. Cuz will get
Not
one
worth
in
it,
response,
not
but the
worth it
shutdown gold over to Chovy.
KT, not worth.
Getting that shutdown absolutely
needed that kill.
pivotal. But now we see
I think
the gold,
KT's draft is
at
also
least mostly
better.
Equalized. Canyon doesn't have his ult,
If the
and
game
KT has
stays like
started
this, they are
up.
chilling.
TP comes in.
Gen G need to fight
Looking
the
for
way
a
out of
fight
this.
here around the Herald. Counter TP being used as Perfect's going to join the fight. Keen in the back of the pit. Perfect there, trying to act as that front line. Looking for the eye. The solar flare, Dogdam immediately.
Oh, Poppy W, what is it on cooldown? Okay, got that on Leona. Like, how you get on top of them as Gen G?
It's going to be BDG joining the fight. Keen forced up towards the top side.
Perfect solo kills Keen. In comes Cuz. BDD kills Duro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dogdam is gliding. Oh my god.
They're going to keep pushing here.
Gen G are down 2k gold.
There was just a teleport disadvantage.
KT have 3k gold. And KT have feats. And they outscale. He's going to drive that into bot tier 1, by the way. He's got it. It's another tower.
Looking for bot. Gets the charge, and KT builds a gigantic lead in this game number 3.
BDD is smurfing out of his mind.
It's all on the carries. We can watch this one
Dogdam is gliding like he's
flash from that bot lane play.
What?
And when he tries to go for the engage here,
and perfect solo kills Keen.
To immediately reject it.
KT. Look at perfect top left.
Duro has no choice
just murdering the Aatrox.
But Dogdam is crushing them, and the TP from Azir is coming in, so they can't even turn to stay.
You talked about it, Azael. You don't get away from Ashe and Lulu when you're on the back
foot. Is KT really about to go to the World Final? Well, they don't get to it by winning this game, but they're beating Gen G, man. Like, what? Are you telling me that the possibility of a telecom war final is real? That could happen. A world final telecom war? That is the most insane thing that would have ever happened in League history. A telecom war world final. Oh my god. Don't jinx it. Well, I can't jinx this game. This game is completely won for KT. I'm not lying. This game is unlosable, and I mean that, really. No memes. They outscale. They're 4k up. They have more range. They have more Drakes. They're made soul point. Like, this one is... This is game 4 already, man.
One more punch will be the knockout blow.
It really is feeling that way.
Gen G's champs just can't get on top of KT. Ever. Gen G needs to start. They should. I think they're probably realizing this game is fucked.
This will put them to match point.
So they're gonna have to start sending it somewhere.
And it's Chovy making so many mistakes. It's
like that. They need this. Lots of this.
The flash. He's gonna use it to get across the
map. Why didn't he flash?
In time. Solar flare from Duro finds it.
They need that to happen 4 more times. That's a mistake by Dogdam. I think if he just let his base channel, he was out. Do you see what I mean, though? Chovy just gave up all of these top waves to try and fight somewhere. But if history, this tournament, taking jacket off means you're going to lose. Unless you're Carrier and you're laughing. But I don't think Chovy's laughing. I can't believe Carrier is laughing, taking his jacket off. They're 5k gold down game 5.
Really, any of the members that isn't here if he managed to force
when it's T1 versus Top Esports is tomorrow. T1 semifinal is tomorrow. And then World Finals is next weekend. I think it's the 9th, right?
KT, no. This is a game that is
going
to be
Sunday or Saturday. I don't know. It's one of those days.
This vision. You can just play from Seoul. There's no
Sunday
need, in my mind, to be able to just force an Otacon.
Canyon looking for the flank here.
There's no damage here. He needs to wait.
Does still have that Empress Divide in a flash. And puts the
wall
in.
BDD sniffed it.
Away. BDD slides forward.
Yeah, scheiße, man.
Didn't even need to block it.
That emote, Canyon always pops it. Do you want to do this without a zero? Do you want to throw the game? When you have Soul in 2 minutes? Soul in 2 minutes, you want to flip the game?
And we're in a position to carry, right? Gave over the early shutdown. Not this
oh, Chovy! Caught! Dead!
Will find Chovy, and he doesn't get a chance!
It's free. It's free, and they will base and get Soul, and it's over. How does this always happen? I feel so bad for them. It's always the semis, man. 2022, they lose to DRX. 2023, they lose to BLG. I think that was the quarters. 2024, they lose to T1.
This Soul fight.
2025.
Right here is Gen G.
Nah, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. This game is over, but the series ain't over.
The slam into the wall. The arrow follows up, and once again it hits Chovy somehow.
No, they can't win fights, Gen G. It's so impossible to win fights. They need a miracle, but they... Like, look at Sevir's items if you want to know how winnable the fight is. Just look at Sevir's items and tell me she can do damage.
Canyon a long way away has that Grand Starfall. Keen going to try and flank across here. could use the world ender. Starfall in from
Steal it, Canyon,
looks
gone.
for the steal, but immediately he's yeeted. The keeper's
That timing was crazy, by the way.
Drops the world ender into the middle. The shockwave.
That timing was
KT,
crazy.
But Duro dives in, and the rest of Genji just can't follow him. KT claim the soul.
Insta-bonked.
They claim the kills, and they claim Genji's lives.
KT is just running through the fight. Trophy's in trouble. BDD's going.
BDD can still chase him in. He's the only one left alive. Chovy stands alone as KT clean up the fight.
5 for 1 and Soul.
KT.
It's 5 for 0, no?
And that
Chat, Medic has a...
about to go up to match point against
He
Genji.
tweeted a second ago. He said he's sorry about his voice.
Perfect.
He's trying to correct it. It's been
Canyon
fucked
ulted,
since he got to China and he can't fix it.
knocked out. And
His
then
voice is like a
BDD
bit
on the
cooked.
side.
Back to
Baron
his
time.
Nongshim days, where he has been in
Victory
a
lap.
before, where they were
W Fred again.
favorites.
Wait, the
Now
perfect
KT setting
pick'ems
up
are
around
ruined
the
if
bounce,
KT
trying to
wins
deny
the
vision away
series.
from
Severe
KT.
items are miserable, by the way. It is just straight up
9,000
miserable.
gold in his pocket
Look,
to help
Cassante
buff up
items.
those
Tell me
autos.
he's gonna die.
Duro and Canyon and Chovy still looking for the flanks. BDD might face check into it. Enchanted Crystal coming out, but
BDD sniffed it.
uses the soldiers to check for him. His bodyguard.
He doesn't die.
As he forces Chovy away. Canyon falls. Duro likely to follow suit soon. Chovy teleports out.
Oh, he died to Leandri's
He
Bro, the
goes
Genji
straight at
collapse
him
is
and
so,
comes out on
like...
top.
It's a victory
Like, I want to
for
say
the
massive props to
roller
KT, and I'm
coaster
really happy
getting
KT's
an extra
winning.
ride for free.
It's really nice to
As
see.
KT take their Baron.
BDD is just on another
Genji,
level this
the
game. He is just far and above
desperation
better
evidence.
than
Duro
everyone in the
gets
series,
found.
next to Cuz.
BDD, you can't
But the Genji
fool him
collapse
like
is
that,
just...
and coming into this game, we were
It's
wondering,
just sad.
should you
It
really
is
give
just
BDD
sad.
his ear?
Like,
And the
what?
answer is one of the most
The
resounding
first few
no's that we
times
could
it's like,
possibly
okay, it's a
give.
curse, haha, lol, it's a
Kills
curse, you know.
Chovy, insult to
But
injury
bro,
as
this
they
is the
being
4th
out.
time in a row
It's
it would happen if they
Baron,
lose this
it's
series.
Soul. It's noticed.
No, I'm not
They're
hate watching at all.
themselves
When I started the
one
series, I said,
game
I just want the
away
best League of
from
Legends.
the World
And bro,
Finals, a
KT is
tournament
playing good.
They weren't even supposed to
I think
qualify for.
some people are saying this could have been a 3-0. I don't think this could have been a 3-0. The draft from KT last
just
game was so
Cinderella
fucking dog
story.
shit. Compared to
The
Genji's.
KT,
It was never
the
close.
rebellion, and said the
This is
only way
definitely a
KT even have a
2-1 so
chance.
far.
Oh, it's about to expire.
It's
They've
Elder in a
already
minute.
lost two inhibs here. They don't have
KT
that
need to
bot
not
wave
int
moving
on the
for
Nexus
them, but they
towers
just
and give
wanna play
Elder.
through
Even
two
then, I think they
waves.
still win the game, to be
Have
honest.
these two waves synced up and start to really put pressure on the Nexus towers.
Chovy and Genji trying to defend.
If this was LoL Park, yeah, it would be a Genji who would
Slides
stomp
away
them
from me.
probably.
He can't catch me. Starfall in, but Canyon's locked up.
Yeet.
The keeper's verdict knocks back one. Cuz goes in for the chase, but can't quite find the damage on the Canyon. But here comes Doc down for the rest of it. Keen with the whole world on his shoulders as he pops the world ender. But he's stunned up, locked up, and taken out by KT. Another name on the list for KT. They take their destiny into their own hands as they go one game away from finals.
And a sly grin on Doc Dam's face
Bro,
as he is
KT is one Nexus from making World Finals. That is absolute
Let us know what you
madness.
got.
What do we got? I mean, Doc
Absolute
said,
madness.
Doc
Doctam said I will get revenge for Peanut. Brother, I can't describe how bullied, like, I wish I could... I don't know if you guys are LCK watchers, but this is... I'll try and put it into words for you, okay? I'll try and put it into words for you, okay? I'll try and describe to you. Genji lose in winter. They lose to HLE in the LCK Cup, okay? They lose in the LCK Cup. But Genji, they lost in a 5-game series, I think it was, in the finals. It was close. HLE and Genji, titans of the LCK. If you want to know where KT is in winter, they're over here. They got trioed by Nongshim with Lehens. That's KT's start to the year. They had a completely different roster. They had fucking Wei was playing. It says Peter and Cousin Perfect. No, it was in spring they started something else. So, winter is a disaster for KT, right? Well, not disaster, they finished like 6th. Spring comes around. Let's look at the spring split standing, shall we? Ah, yes. Genji, 18-0, 36-5. Those 5 are games, individual games of series they lost. Absolute stomp everywhere. Where's KT? Oh yeah, they're here again. Wait, this isn't the fucking. This is the Winter Cup. Wait, where's round 1 to 2? Here we go. Sorry, there it is. 18-0. Stomping everything. Playoffs comes around. Why does it show the playoffs? Oh, it's the road to MSI. Playoffs comes around and KT gets swept by T1 3-1. Gen G reverse sweep HLE, sure, but they were in different dimensions, you know. I guess KT did have something going on in spring here. This is where KT started picking up their roster. You know, Wei was subbed out, Peter started popping off a bit, Perfect was better than... Who the fuck was the top laner was? I can't remember. And Doctam was the starter AD carry again. But don't forget that Gen G is 18-0 in the spring split. It comes to MSI, Gen G win MSI casting. Gen G wins MSI, okay? Summer split comes around. Gen G is 29-1 in the end of the year. KT's win rate at the end of the year is 14-16 in series. It's not even close. It's different dimensions of teams, you know? Like, KT was just getting bodied by these... Anyone that was these three, KT would just get bodied by them. But randomly, at the end of summer split, in the regular season, KT beat T1 at the end of the regular season. It was kind of weird. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere here. Here it is. You see that? KT beat T1. The fuck? Summer split, they just beat T1? Huh? So Gen G's 29-1. They've lost one series the whole year, and it was the T1 in summer. At the start of the split. They just won MSI. They won everything. Everything. Then the playoffs in the LCK come around. And then Gen G get the choice to choose who they play against in the best of 5 because they're number 1. They can choose who they play from the top 4. They chose KT. Makes sense, right? They lost. The fuck? Gen G loses a best of 5 for the first time in 8 months or some shit. They lost. KT just gets fucking blasted by HLE in the upper bracket finals, even though they beat Gen G. And then Gen G runs the lower bracket and fucks them up again. So KT randomly just upset Gen G for some reason in a 5-game series, and then they get fucking 6-0'd in the next 2 best of 5s. Absolutely blasted. It's like they showed up for one day and then they just disappeared. And they scrape a Worlds because they got to Worlds because they won this. They got to Worlds. And then Worlds comes around, right? You've got Gen G, you've got HLE, you've got T1 who took Gen G to 5 games and were pretty fucking solid. So KT, okay, it's a happy little accident, you know? They randomly beat Gen G. Congrats, you fucking fluked it. Look what's happening! It's happening again. How? What? Gen G doesn't lose, man. They don't lose. And if you want to see MSI, look at MSI. Gen G beat G2, they 5-game AL, they 5-game T1, and then they 5-game T1 again. Like, Gen G's no strangers to big stages, man, and important games. They ran 3-game 5s to win MSI against the best teams in the world. This is like Godzilla and fucking the other one, King Kong, fist fighting each other. And then some degenerate fucking rat comes along, bites their leg, and just kills them by poisoning them or some shit. And the whole body just collapses. Like, what is happening? I think Pocket picks Nidalee for Canyon, Kai'Sa for Ruler, BDD Zoe, Ziggs for Doctam. Keep your eye out for these picks. Bard for Duro. Aurora is a dangerous champ right now. Duro Blitzcrank. These are definitely like champs you need to be very careful for. The bans should be either targeted or pretty standard. Wukong Trundle, yeah. I mean, KT will have to ban Yunara. And then I think they get one free ban. And I think they can target Bard, Aurora, or Nidalee, probably. I think Ziggs ban is not bad from Gen G. Yeah, BDD is smurfing the series. Someone comes in the chat and says 2-1 KT, what the fuck? Okay, Ziggs out. Another target ban. Brown. Wow, they banned BDD Zoe 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay, I think Bard, Nidalee, Aurora are good target bans here. They take out the Nidalee. Makes sense. Alright, so there's 4 champs open, which are still quote-unquote pocket picks / power picks for each of these players. What do you first pick here? Do you first pick Aurora? First pick Skarner. Yeah, I mean, Trundle's banned, sure. But you are giving KT Aurora if they want it. Does BDD start busting out the LeBlanc this game? Is BDD an Aurora player? Is he an Aurora player? How many games does he have? Does he have Aurora games? I mean, it could be Sejuani versus Skarner. That might just be it. And then you can open up Renekton. Mundo. Wow. The Mundo. Yeah, Mundo into tanks is great. I wonder if they take Renekton here. I think Renekton is very powerful champ right now. Oh, Kalista 1-2. What? Oh my god, they have Renata. You just go Lucian Braum here and just play the game? I think you go Lucian Braum. You don't go Karma, because if you go Karma, they play Kalista Blitz. I think they'll go Lucian Braum, and then KT just plays what? Renata? Kalista Bard is not a lane, right? It's also awful into those champs. I think they just play Kalista Renata. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how much the Kalista Renata will cook, but it's gonna be pretty powerful. Alright, bans. Victor is a very good mid laner this game. Victor, Aurelion Sol, Aurora are the 3 mids I would be a bit careful of. I would say Aurora, Huiban, oh yeah, Aurora, Victor, I think A-Sol is what I would be careful of against Chovy. Chovy likes his A-Sol. Syndra. Oh, BDD is getting kind of pinched here. Talk time Kalista is good, yeah, it's good. Annie, I don't think we'll see Annie. I don't think we'll see Annie. I think we'll see Aurora Victor contest. What is BDD gonna play? If they ban Victor, they ban Aurora. There's Victor, which I think Gen G should just ban it, right? Because you don't want to play Ornn if you're KT, right? They have Braum. So if they ban Victor, you're kind of forced to pick... You can't pick top on 4. Renekton ban. Victor on 4 is pretty good here. Oh, I see blinding Cassio. What? Blind Cassio? Blind Cassio is risky because you don't want to play against champions that outrange you. But Orianna's out, Azir is out, Syndra's out, Zoe's out, Ziggs is out.
You can kind of just outrange him.
Victor kind of hurts. What would there be? Victor, Vel'Koz, Xerath, all of these champs that just outrange the fuck out of you. Cassio top,
I really don't think
unlikely.
So. With this many mid lane bans, I
don't think we'll see Mel.
I feel like Yorick blind
I don't know how A-Sol is into Cassio. We could see a Nivea, yeah. Anything with range, any control mage. Victor, a Nivea, Vel'Koz, Xerath, Lux, some crazy champ with range. Or like mage. Oh my god, we're getting a Chovy and Nivea. I mean, into Kalista, it's also good, you know. Chovy and Nivea. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you go Cho'Gath top here? No, right? Renekton banned. Ambessa out, count the Yorick. Cho'Gath would be too much, I think. Jax is good. Ornn into Braum. That lane is hard, I think, right? Yorick eats the Ornn and you're into Braum. Think about the splash that KT have. They have Renata ult, Ornn ult, they have Cassio ult. There's a lot of splash. Whereas if Gen G get Braum tag on one target, they could get Skarnered into the wall, they could get Skarner ulted, they could get Braum stunned, knocked up, and Nivea stunned, walled off. I do think that Gen G have a game here where KT cannot engage on them as long as Braum holds shield, and Gen G just throws out walls, Cullings, Qs from Nivea, Braum Qs, and just keeps their range. I think Gen G's draft is good. Unless the game explodes in bot. But I'm pretty happy with Gen G. Cassiopeia win rate into a Nivea in Diamond Plus, obviously I'm using solo queue, it's 43%, which is fucking low. That's a hard counter or what? Is it a hard fucking counter? I mean, Anivia is annoying and outranges you. But why he's playing Conqueror Cassio into Anivia? Is he gonna be able to move without phase rush? Yeah, Conqueror Cassio means you have no mobility and you just stand there and fight to the death. Which is like, sounds Giga Chat, but when you get hit by Braum Q, it ain't Giga Chat real quick. Bro, perfect. I don't know when he started this trend of chewing gum. I feel like he didn't do it in his debut. But now he puts the gum in and he just fucks that gum up while he's laning. I hope the comms don't pick it up, bro. If I heard like, yep, top no flash, I'd be like, bro, shut your fucking, bro, close your mouth. So, KT winning bot lane matchup. Shocker. Renata into Braum. Gen G winning top matchup. Yorick into Orange. Shocker. Mid is pretty contested. Oh my god, this Yorick is cooking. Talk time gets recurve bow.
Is going to have to try to fix this.
Drake started.
Right now.
Handshake out from Peter, forces Jura to use
KT a mid and bot push. Might be a give angle, but let's see. Chovy's state is not good to fight this. Level 6 Cassio behind you, I don't think you can fight this. Whoa, wait, that didn't hit? I mean, it hit, but it didn't. That didn't stun. I feel like that should have stunned. He was kind of facing him. I've seen worse. Can't stun a rock. He's already a stone. Is a rock a stone? Wait a second. If you want to know what the most OP item in the game is, just look at KT's inventory across all roles and tell me that item doesn't need to be nerfed. Who wins in a fight? Double longsword and a dagger, or 2 ruby crystals? We all know the answer. Okay, Mundo cycling his top camps. I mean, Cuz got bot crab and Drake, right? And Grubs aren't even up, so he's insanely accelerated. He's level 6 at minute 6. Like, he was already level 6 from base. Swapping top for Grubs.
Amount of Mundos in this tournament, just like get one tap.
Ooh, this does look really toxic for Cassio to play, especially without phase rush. You're so stuck. You're so stuck. Grubs contest, it's 4v4, but Cassio's on a tower. These Grubs are not very fightable. IMO.
I think he might back away. Puts the
Anivia, press R, press wall.
Genji, the first
like, you see what I mean by the range on Genji? Like, how do you...
They
kind of need to send it.
There's the second grub as they pull it in with a hostile takeover.
BDD no flash. Oh, big one, big ult. Wait, that's a 3-man ult?
What? Chased away here, has to flash. Ruler doing the same. Lockdown still on the chase. Chovy able to pick up BDD on the back.
Jump the wall. Oh, he's so unlucky. He's unlucky.
Ruler, Genji, get out.
That's so unlucky.
2 grubs and a 1-for-1.
2 grubs, 1-for-1 is great for Genji.
Out of that one. That was
I think Duro and Ruler needed to die there, but they didn't die. They couldn't chase them.
BDD walks away with first blood,
but how is Cassio hitting 3
this is just
people
such
there?
A close fight. Credit to Peter, he kind of just forced his way through here, putting the pressure on a Chovy.
Like, Genji played so good, so good, so good. And then what is this, Cassio?
Initially doesn't hit the mark, but then that ultimate right there.
You're lying, by the way, that hits Skarner. I'm sorry. What?
And then Chovy here is able to just keep Ruler alive. If he
that's
goes down,
Kappa-Chungus Deluxe. Chovy has blue buff and he has a kill on Anivia. He's gonna cook this game, Chovy. This is a big game for Chovy now.
But of course, difficult to stay in range there as
they need to get this Drake here, Genji, and look in isolation and top. It's slowly cooking.
Here. Building up towards the Triforce, a big spike for the Yorick overall. Canyon! Oh,
into the Grunded! He has flash though, he's fine, no?
on the chase, Canyon's gonna flash. That will be down for the Drake in 10 seconds time.
No flash on Skarner.
BDD's
giving mid-wave. They have Kalista Rend as well, don't forget. If they started. Cleaver.
5 seconds until Cassio ult.
Bonk.
A little bit until that hostile takeover. KT want this to be played
Cleaver.
slowly.
They need to be
Bonk.
careful though. If you lose control of an area,
if that wall was just a little longer, he's stuck.
Retaking it is an absolute nightmare. As Dragon
They're
gets
pushing bots right now, pushing waves.
Straight up walked all the way down.
TP from Perfect. He's got to ult backwards if he wants to hit it. Cuz, show me the steal.
Cuz going in, maximum dose juice, hostile takeover, lands onto Canyon, Cuz stepping into Duro, Cuz CC flashes away, the smite comes out from Canyon.
No, Renata W.
Genji secure it.
Oh my god, Perfect! Oh, he missed the wall! Oh, he hit the wall there!
Keen falling lower, Perfect on the chase, KT find 1, but the Drake's already gone over to Genji. KT will look for a little bit more, not just blast BDD.
It's a kill. Wait a second.
Calls the Braum.
Wait a second. The Yorick dies and loses flash.
One kill going to BDD.
That could have been a 4 kills for KT there. There's perfect, got the knockup. It was so close.
Notice he doesn't even try to actually go
Look
for
at Cuz here. I thought he would play the fight for the smite, but he just runs at Braum and just starts hitting him.
This fight could have been so much worse, but watch from Perfect here. He's not really able to land
Boom.
the combo very
Perfect
well.
smurfing.
And then
he flashed over Skarnold as well, right?
There. I think it's a
Big items for KT. Blade on Kalista.
Unexpected victories.
Time to cook.
Into 5 world champs, and they are
Chovy,
looking
Chovy has
for
flash.
Chovy once again, the key target for
Pops
Gen
the Wally.
as they chase in. Chovy's
Flashes.
gonna flash the hand.
KT gives a bot wave for that. Peter is up a lot of XP.
I
don't know, man. I think this game might just be... Is this game gonna be an Ornn diff in the end? Like,
Back me up here.
too much team fights and the Ornn is just Ornn? He's chilling in this game.
I mean,
at first I was worried, but after that Drake fight, he's in a great spot. No first blood tower yet, pops the wife. How many rats are there? What the fuck? They just keep spawning. Look at them. BDD has no TP, he can't join. He's a bit zoned. How does BDD join this team here? I guess he could just click there and send it.
To the mid lane for Perfect. He's a long way away. The Herald already down to 5,500 HP as Genji look for it. BDD on the flank. Duo flash. Winter's Bite into the Glacial Fissure.
Genji, are you sure you want to do that? KT has a lot of space now.
But so much work here from KT. They've already found 2 in the fight, and the tides are very much in their favor.
Dead, and they got the Herald. Oh my god. This went from a game that like was slightly KT favored to absolutely KT favored. They get Drake as well.
Everyone else from KT
Doctam has Herald.
Behind the Genji members.
3k up. Top tier 1 to Cassio. It's happening, by the way. It is happening. The Pickums are in shambles. But it's happening. I think Duro was really scared of them just being Ornulted as 5.
We had talked about to try to walk through hostile
if T1 win tomorrow, we get Telecom Wars World Final.
And Gen G get antsy and are massively punished for it.
I think T1's looking at their schedule and they're like, wait, we have to beat Check's Notes, Top Esports and KT to win Worlds again.
Expect to see that little bit.
Did I read that right?
Up towards the
Top
side.
Esports and KT?
Realizing that he doesn't have support right now.
Okay. Like, props to KT, but if you told me those were the names that T1 had to play against, I'd be like, what the Wait, he has no flash, by the way. This is where the Conqueror Cassio gets a bit stuck. But no one's around.
Chases Canyon out.
I guess Genji really want me to go bold. They beat AL. Yeah, I know. Obviously, AL is insanely hard to beat. I'm just saying, in the position they're in now, that's their semis and finals matchups, you know? Normally, it's like, now T1, you've won your quarterfinals matchup. Now you're against Super Team Golden Road JDG. Oh, okay, cool. Now you're against Super Team Golden Road Genji. Oh, okay. Now you're against Top Esports KT.
Maybe that's what they need to do. Try to force.
But don't get too excited if you think about it. T1 won Worlds against the teams that are hard to beat. And they lost the Worlds that was supposed to be the team that was easy to beat. Weibo Gaming was the X Factor. Alright, it's not over yet. Chovy's basing for Seraph, I presume. Catch bot wave, Atakan up, bot side soon. 2-item Anivia. What happened to Keen, bro? He was insane game 1 and the Ambessa game, and then he just disappeared game 3-4. I do think the meta is so tank heavy though. You play Aatrox, you play fucking Yorick, you play Jax. Enemy top is Cassante, Ornn, Sion. They're just gonna win.
Or can be Peter. Where are you going with this? He's taking it into the terrain. Cuz caught out as Canyon looks for the flank.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Hello?
The Rift Herald charging in to Gen G.
There's a Herald and an Atakan just fucking vibing in the pit.
From the top side as Gen G continue to leash the Atakan.
Yeah, Gen G trying to force KT's hand. They got
no
some
Mundo
cooldowns there. No Mundo ult is massive, and they're getting zoned by the Anivia.
Wall broken. Chovy needs to be careful here. Chovy face rush out.
Towards the tri-bush. 6,000 HP.
The Anivia's cooking them. Oh, this one not ult. Blocked by Duro. BDD flashes in. King trying to get damage down. Perfect gets a big ult. Chovy's trying to cook the Ornn, but his ult's off. Look at their HP. Ruler. Oh, BDD with the ult in the face.
Into the eyes of BDD, and he's turned to stone.
Peter flash Qs for no reason.
Atakan win the fight at Atakan.
It's KT
and Soul
winning the fight, getting the Otacon.
BDD came from the side like a fucking steel chair.
On Soul Point, on match point, 8-1, and on the precipice of one of the most unlikely finalists in world.
But this is such an
Cuz has no ult, but he flashed the Skarner ult to the side. And then they're grouped up in an Ornn ult. And Cassio's got uptime.
Chovy unable to do the damage with Keen having the back off.
Oh my
Ruler
God.
tries to find his window, but instead just gets ulted. BDD takes out so much of the damage.
The KT fans in LCK in low park.
So stalwart for KT in this series. Moving
I think they know they've got it, by the way.
So much
4K up, soul point, chem soul with Mundo. Bro, they have no healing reduction.
To what is starting to really feel
Genji
like
have
a one-fight
zero
game.
healing reduction.
Triple
That's a
Chemtech.
Spirit Visage Mundo.
Chemtech
Hello.
soul for farm up so
I mean, it's the
damn well
dragons
throughout the
themselves
game.
that value more for the
Almost
Mundo
a
than
full
the
level
actual
up
soul, right?
on Canyon.
The dragons
There's
themselves
also
are
the
like where the
Renata.
pace is at.
But that
Chovy's Roa
small
procced.
advantage.
Almost level 16 in
Break
Nivea.
what I feel
Surely
see
Genji buy some healing reduction. Kalista Rage Blades upgraded. Just gonna say though, Mundo and Nivea, was G2 just ahead of the meta or what? Feels like they were kinda...
You have to say there's no one
They had
else
this in
other than
Swiss.
Ruler you would rather have in this high pressure
They
situation.
cooked. Alright,
on
some healing
Lucian.
reduction for Genji.
To me, it look like
Ahead of the
hyper
meta,
carry in the late game at times.
but still at the airport,
walk that
sadly.
nice edge
Well, they're probably
so
home by now,
incredibly
actually.
well. Here
Even with the
from
theory on our
BDD,
side, we lose.
And
Really
They're
does
just waiting
feel
for the Zol.
like
Or Cassio. Cosmic Drive upgrade.
Dragon River to start
True item
us
Cassio
off,
though.
Cuz
That's a scary Cassio.
walk wherever he pleases. As the Bellows Breathman perfect blocks a bit of CC. Dark Possession down. KT corralled back into the mid lane. Chovy takes a chunk.
The wife, the wife, the wife, the wife, the wife,
Cuz
wife
goes
dead.
in as well. KT need to work as 5 and they do so.
Knock
they
up
take down
doesn't
the
hit.
Maiden. Perfect slams
Genji
his face into the
pushed
wall.
out of the river.
Genji back away. Now KT
Cuz.
have control. Cuz still has the flash here.
He's chilling. He has
With
the flash
current
maybe.
coming down, Cuz able to
He-
survive it. The redemption used and
He
the
just
maximum
tanked the whole
dosage
fucking
pops
thing.
on him as well. Genji now, without their AD carries ultimate, have to fight around the Chem Soul.
It's gone, no, it's
KT started
Kalista.
up, top down, looking to put the spears into the Dragon Face. Call out the Impale only lands on the
They get the soul,
Perfect, and he
but do they
doesn't
win the
really
game?
care that he's in the middle of Genji.
Perfect out.
He flashes out
It's
and
free
takes
soul
the
and they're out or what?
storm Of Chovy.
Is that it?
And KT can just back away. They can look for more of a fight if they want.
The other question is, can Genji find something? Because I don't know if they want to play patient from here. They feel the pressure right now.
Cuz gets stunned.
Where's the TP coming from Perfect?
But why are they
A little
TPing
bit
here?
defensive. KT trying to
What are they
push
gonna do?
towards that mid lane, make
They're just
sure
gonna run
that
away,
they're
no,
not gonna
Genji?
lose their tier 2. They just
Perfect with the
Chovy's
idea
trying to
of
get the
trying
crab,
play
but he's
for
not gonna-
that.
he's not gonna-
But
he's not gonna
instead
get it in
they
time.
got neither, right? They weren't able to really
Phase
do
rush.
anything to Perfect, still sitting on Perfect KDA, and now it's KT that takes control of this Baron pit, and they might very well try to force
Canyon
Genji
face
to a
checks and
fight.
dies. They're gonna get Baron off that.
Takeover going down as Canyon
Flashes
has to
out,
flash away.
doesn't die.
Has a Mega Blast Cone there for
But
him
they
to
should
try
do
and
Baron.
escape, but there's no Fate's Call, there's no hostile
That guy's
takeover,
one
there's no
HP.
maximum dosage, and there's no Call of the Forge God.
It's
Will
gone.
Genji want to take the fight?
They have
Azale
Kalista.
thinks it's already over,
have to
and
go.
perhaps it is for KT. Genji stepping forward. KT still on that Baron, 5,000 on it as Canyon looks for a flank position. The
Baron
the
for
target
KT.
For KT, they'll smite it. They'll secure it.
Doctam over the
Doctam
wall.
stepping forward, dashing onto
Oh my
Keen.
god, Doctam's
The
going
damage to the
psychotic.
Perfect as well.
Oh,
The
BDD,
Perfect,
it's
yeah!
beautiful. It's beautiful. Put it in a museum. He always hits the ults, man. Every fight.
Body bags. Chovy trying to escape, and he will manage to
Finds
They
the
can start
perfect
stacking up so
knockup.
many towers here.
The Baron is there, the Soul is there.
I think
and
Ruler
there is-
realizes the game's
I gotta
lost.
say,
Shanghai.
Oh my
feels
god,
it too.
Peter
The
is in a
crowd
world final. My
enraptured
boy
by
Peter.
KT.
Perfect. What in
One
the
last
fuck is
ride on the
happening?
roller co-
I mean, look at him.
He
He's,
has
he's
to back
over
off
by
and go to
Wolves. He was
Worlds.
trying to heal back up,
to Wolves.
but it just gets burst down so fast, and the secure is incredibly strong with the Rend plus the Mundo damage, and then BDD
I guess Worlds-
freezes them where they stand. All
Worlds is
flash.
just-
Ruler dies instantly. Doctam, no hesitation. They all flash
Oh
forward.
my god, he knows
They
it's
knock
fucked.
down Ruler.
This is
As
DRX versus Genji.
KT, the
Copy
gold lead
pasted.
keeps growing. The nerves
It actually just is.
unwinding.
Has been pushing mid lane, and the question is, can they clear this wave out as well?
Dark Possession coming down. We'll catch on to Peter, who falls below half HP. Perfect. The same. The redemption outface cool. Used to pull Peter out of harm's way.
Is
But
KT
because of that, Genji know one
on
of
the most
engaged tools
dominant
for KT
Worlds
is
run
down.
ever?
I mean, Genji are doing a great job.
They've lost
holding
one
at the
game.
inhibitors here. It's so tough to see.
Like, this isn't DRX Cinderella story.
But the problem
This is
really
the most
becomes,
dominant
how
Worlds
do you ever
performance
have an
ever?
even
Like,
fight
what?
outside of your base?
They've
right?
lost
and
one
this
game.
Elder is coming up here under 2 minutes
they're in
now.
finals?
Genji
Mega Blast going on to
have got to
Perfect.
try to find something.
What
They're
did
looking
T1?
for
How
it.
many games did they lose?
Perfect. There's Canyon comes in. Ishtal's impact for the CC. Perfect's going to try and walk his way out of this one, but even with a Bellows Breath, even with a double knockup, Perfect cannot survive.
Because
Elder's
by
in
the time that this
130.
Elder spawns, Perfect
Still
will
loads
be
of
up.
time.
Yep, I think
He's
Keen
dead.
is going
Keen's
to die,
dead.
and this
1
is
minute
what
for
might
Elder, he's
matter.
dead.
BDD going in. Dark
Boy, he's
Possession
greeting
being
for that
used. BDD
tower.
needs to auto that down because has the flank position on towards this Yorick. Keen has no flash. No hope.
They're delaying
no
it.
life left.
Oh
They'll delay it because in 55
They're stalling
seconds,
for his death
the
to
Elder will
rush the
spawn.
Elder.
Cars can chase him down with the Bone Saw as Keen has no one here to help him. BDD in the end will
40
claim
seconds now,
the
go.
kill with twin fangs and with hope of an Elder
Oh
to
my
win
god,
the
they're
game.
gonna rush
It's just
Elder.
brilliant here from KT. The
It
presence
is.
of the respawn.
It is. They have Kalista as well, right? So
will
it should be
up about
secured.
10 seconds.
In the
TP in from
side lane,
BDD or
they
no?
tried
Wait,
to
Doctam's
make
basing.
it.
What?
In 2023,
Wait, why are they
they
basing?
were unable to get past JDG.
They're not gonna rush it.
It was another KT
What does he have in base?
performance that, even though it was admirable, they put up a good fight, it just wasn't enough.
Oh, GA. Oh, okay, he went from longsword to GA. Okay, fair enough. You can base there.
Did
Yeah.
get there before this final fight.
Dogdam just finished his Guardian Angel as well. He's on his way out of the base, so it's going to take him a little bit of time to arrive here. Cuz steps forward.
Keena's TP,
Mundo,
so it's a
he's going where he
5v5.
pleases right now. BDD, BDD, BDD. He's looking
3
for the
seconds on
flank,
Keen,
and here
2,
comes BDD.
1.
Miasma onto Duro, Genji forced up.
Big
towards the
damage
top
on
side of
Duro, by the
fight.
way.
face
Flashes
corner
out.
to Peter. Handshake going
Renata
right,
ult
calling
used,
out.
Kalista
Also
ult used, a
as
lot
well.
used from
And
KT
haven't
though.
found the engagement.
Chovy's
They
kind of
want
cooking
out of
them.
this as Genji begin to turn it around.
Chovy's really
A good
cooking them.
wall, but
Ornn breaks the
breaks
wall.
it. Slams his noggin in the gate
Wipes
against
up.
it and
Rats
cracks
are
it
out.
in twain. Genji still looking for the fight
No
here as
Mundo.
BDD
BDD on the
once
side
again is
still.
on the
He has
flank.
ult flash.
Yeah, BDD looking for the flank, but perfect. Already got low,
W,
and Cuz has
Chovy's
no
owning him
ult
away.
now. Chovy just controlling that space beautifully.
Ornn
Gen
ult
G
is
have
up.
a chance
Cassia
here.
ult
They're
is
trying
up.
to find time
That's
for the
it.
Ornn to TP back.
It's the last stand here from Gen G, desperately trying not to give it over, but there we go, Ornn's back.
Chovy on the
His
side.
cooldown still available.
Gets the
Chovy
Mundo
on the
passive.
flank,
Gets the
blast
wall
going
on him
down,
as well.
Cuz cleanses
Mundo
away
has
with
flash
them.
though.
Chaos Canyon in the pit.
Flashes
Cuz
out.
has to flash.
Q misses.
As they
Duro
look
knocked
for
up.
the
Canyon
engaged,
missed ult on
Canyon going in,
Doctam.
Cuz in the middle
Flashes
of the
out.
pit as well. The Redemption
Redemption.
coming out from
10k
Genji.
health.
Cuz
Kalista
trying to get out
stacking
of that
on the Drake.
obsession,
Kalista stacking on the Drake. Have to go. Genji have to go. Genji have to go. Have to run to wall.
The corner of the
Blocks
portal,
it.
Duro
Ult.
blocks the Glacial Fissure out as
There's the
well.
Elder.
Elder's
All
secured,
dead.
it's
Genji
KT.
out.
They get it.
Surely.
Dogdam. It's flashing forward.
Dogdam.
Rules no longer. KT.
Oh my
clean
god,
up
it's
the
over. Look at
fight.
Peter.
And now
Oh
March
my god, it's
down
over.
red.
The KT!
Genji's
I can't
out.
believe it! The roller coaster is not done yet! Peter was right! We're going up! Up! Up!
In the most unbelievable World Semis, no one thought they could do it.
KT, all the years, all the
my
tears,
God, it's over.
all
Toby
the
just watches
fears
it bleed.
forgotten. It
The
is
base
one
is dead.
step closer to the promised land. As we see no defense
BDD, look at
available for
BDD.
Genji.
Oh my god.
KT are going to finals.
Oh my god. They actually made World
And
Finals,
Peter
bro.
had never
What?
left Korea!
They just took Chovy out.
He took his first plane out! And now he has a chance to write history!
What an incredible run for KT so far. 10-1, their record here at Worlds.
Bro,
A
what?
team, again, that wasn't even expected to be here, that beat Gen G, but then swiftly was destroyed in the next series. People didn't think it could happen again, but they have made Gen G's nightmare a reality.
The crowd says
What?
it best. Let's hand it over to the analysts to break down
That's
what was an incredible series.
One of the greatest upsets in League of Legends World's history. And it is sadly poetic for Chovy that the day the semifinals start and the trophy is finally revealed on stage, he has to walk past it into his demise, as Ruler cannot get a chance again to win a world championship because KT, stop it! Oh my gosh, all right, so I've been
Oh my
crying, so
God.
my voice might be shot. But this is, like, I cannot understate how amazing
my
it
God.
is for this specific KT team to finally make a finals. Of all people, score on the bench as their coach. I was there in 2018 when he lost to IG. Oh my gosh!
Oh my
I just
god.
can't, like, this roster of all rosters.
The immortal score, the
Oh my
tenacity
God.
of coming back as a coach, bringing this team to finals. They'd done it before, we doubted them. They had not dropped a game coming into this series, we doubted them. I don't hear any sounds of doubt in Shanghai now.
This is absolutely insane. He was so good.
He was
so good, and Peter and Doctum, they were benched at different points in the year, and they absolutely popped off.
Not only that, Kobe, Doctum, I remember back on Down 1, he was replaced by Deft, right? Because they did not think that Doctum would be able to get them another Worlds title.
BDD was also replaced. I mean, it's a story of redemption and of just the will, the sheer will to make it.
Look at Peter's little smile, man.
Great smile out of Peter.
Like
First
what?
plane goes to finals.
I know. That's crazy. I've seen someone do that before. His name is Jackie Love. Oh my God, this is absolutely crazy.
I mean, and again, an incredibly historic moment for KT. Crushing for Gen G, you highlighted before, but Ruler, the JDG Golden Road run denied. Gen G, there's not a Golden Run this year with first hand, but again, denied, falling short, the most crushing circumstances to fall out of the tournament. But the team that they elevate couldn't, I think, be more deserving. A team that is literally characterized...
DRX vibes, DRX vibes.
Yes, but this team even more doubted. A team that is doubted deliberately by the fandom.
By this game, by the way, guys, the Mundo, push, 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 push. Shout out Aloy.
Also, by the way, another first time on stage for Cuz.
Yeah.
Cuz, 2 different champions, first time. First time the Kiana, first time the Mundo, and they win.
I mean, it just has to throw briefcases, right?
Yeah.
And pop the ultimate.
I also think it showcases how KT won, right? Because it was with these compositions, with their faith in themselves, and also an understanding of how to execute them from top to bottom. We talked about how, okay, we're a little worried about Perfect going into Keen, but he has been a huge difference maker on this KT run.
What the heck? I mean, the Ambessa game was insane from Keen, but like, how was he? And I don't want to say a non-factor, I can't believe it, man. Right? But a
this is literally DRX V2.
All those things on Gen G.
It just is.
All of them. Some, maybe they nullified themselves a little bit, but I can't believe it. I don't know. Is this real?
I just think when you look at the history and pedigree of Gen G, and you told me, oh, someone's been weathering the storm, they've really held it together, I would have assumed it would be them, but no, it was KT. It was the Ornn who was so far behind he shouldn't have been able to do anything against the Braum.
It's an Ornn.
Bro, BDD goes on, I tweeted about it, but BDD goes on so many super teams. So many of them, from the Longshoes to the Gen Gs to the...
Oh, man.
And 10 years after he debuts, he finally makes a world final.
Oh my God.
But he does it with the homies, man. The least expected roster for him to ever perform on.
It actually
Like,
is crazy.
it's fucking mental, and he does it against the best quality teams in the world.
Putting a stop to Gen G's Worlds run now. All these upsets that they've been able to accomplish.
Well, also, it was after last year, right? After the Gen G drafting that Score couldn't find a job until he came back onto his OG organization. KT Rolster
The step up from Doctum Peter Perfect is like, these are the 3 players being subbed in and out all year. And they fucking, bro, they just made top 2 in the world.
About BDD,
minimum.
The Cassio finding Ruler with so many Cassio ults. I mean, the early one in the first fight in the top side of the river, where he flashes in to put the miasma down, and then saves the ult and waits until he can get all 3.
Hey, he's the upper player of the series.
Do you want to know a crazy fact?
You can talk about him some more.
Well deserved. Wow.
Perfect and Peter now have more Worlds Finals appearances than Chovy. Like, what the fuck is that? That is fucked up. That is the most fucked up thing I've ever said out loud in my life.
Even after they found early kills, even after he was shut down, this guy was a total hero. He single-handedly held this game, and while everyone stepped over the course of the series, this is naturally the man that we have to look at. The guy was so much on the line, the guy was so much history. Thought he might be doomed to repeat the same failures, but it is a different story today.
Yeah, it's a different story because so many of the previous stories, you know, you would look at gold graphs in KT games and it would be all other lanes are behind except for BDD. But today, KT
it was scripted so no one wins the pick'ems.
In some of these games.
Yeah, as we look through some BDD highlights, I think you can also see how, again, the compositional stuff, right? Like how in a lot of those base defenses, even though I actually think Keen played that one that we saw really well on the Scion, I think
like,
it really showed
drop the interview now. Who's getting interviewed? Where's my fucking
BDD, right?
BDD say
so
something.
These fights, and like This is not the KT that I've been watching all season. Again, I saw them get farmed in the Legends group by everyone but Nongshim.
And if people are not aware, this is the most do or die KT fan. She has been with them for a very long time, for over 10 years. That's dedication, and I'm glad that not just for Emily and Laura, but for all the KT fans around the world, it is playing out, and they have a chance at winning the World Championship. KT Rolster, let's head over to the Verizon post-game interview on stage with VDD and Iris.
If KT get 3-0'd in these World Finals, that is the shittiest roller coaster I've ever been on. If they get to these World Finals and fucking blue ball everyone into just getting blasted in the 3-0'd.
안녕하세요, BDD 선수. 먼저 인사 한마디 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello, BDD. Could you say hi to the audience? Hi, I'm KT's mid laner, BDD.
Is he about to cry?
He
looks like, bro, he looks like he's like realized what the fuck just happened. W Iris.
作为一个强力的中单选手，进入到了他的职业生涯当中第一个全球总决赛的最高舞台。这一路真的非常的不容易，想问一下，此时此刻感慨万千的他有怎样的一个想法，以及这一切来说对他又意味着什么呢？对，먼저 승리 축하드립니다.
With 100 gifted.
First off, congratulations on the victory. After so many years and so many hard works, you have made your way to the world's final stage.
Oh my god, he's gonna cry, by the way.
How do you feel? What does it mean to you?
네, 지금도 되게 꿈 같고 너무 꿈 같아서 되게 어지러운 것 같고 모르겠어요. 너무 그냥 현실이 아닌 것 같아서 너무 기분 좋은 것 같습니다.
说实话，
I mean, even right now, it feels I'm still dreaming. I'm even dizzy because it's so unreal to me. I don't know. I'm just really happy, but it doesn't feel like a reality to me yet.
那他们在季后赛的时候是以3-2。战胜了 Geng。 那今天他们在世界赛的4强舞台上面是双杀对手。很多人可能在赛前都会觉得说，在本次的全球总决赛舞台当中 ，Geng 可能是非常强力的队伍之一。他们在赛前的心态又是怎样的？包括说，他觉得今天队伍做的最好的一点又是什么呢？ LCK 풀업 때에 이어서 지금 롤드컵
After your last victory up against Genji in the LCK playoffs, this is your second victory over Genji. What did it work so well today? And how did you kind of keep your mentality strong going into the match?
일단 오늘 경기 준비하면서 마음가짐은 저희가 실력적으로 당연히 부족하다고 생각을 하면서 좀 되게 할 수 있는 최대한을 다 하자 이런 마음가짐을 했던 것 같고 젠지를 이길 수 있었던 이유는 저희가 팀적으로 더 잘 움직였었던 것 같아요.
During the preparation, we always kept in mind that our performance is not perfect. You know, we still have a long way to go. So we just wanted to make sure that we are giving our best. And I think we were able to beat Genji today because our movement as a team was better.
True. I think he also gapped Chovy every game.
一直以来都有非常多的观众一直在为他们欢呼，在为他们应援，所以也很想问一下，在今天哪一个瞬间，他觉得今天这场比赛的胜利已经是稳操胜券了呢？
Like for to do that is already insane.
Today,
I wonder if you were able to hear the crowd going loud for KT Rolster. When was the moment that you had the confidence that we got this, we are heading to the finals?
사실 1세트에서 저희가 되게 쉽지 않게 이겼는데 그때부터 승리를 할 수 있겠다고 느꼈던 것 같아요.
Going all the way back to the first game, actually, it was a very difficult situation for us, but we managed to get the win, so it gave us a lot of confidence.
从2017年两位在龙珠到现在。两人再次成为队友，并且要携手 I
remember saying at the start of the stream that Worlds has been going the way it should be a bit too much. You know, in the best of fives. You know, T1 beats the LPL.
Next question is about
Gen G beats HLE. KT owns CFO trio. G2 gets fisted. Where's the hiccup? Where's the happy little accident?
Together, but finally, you two made it to the highest stage of League of Legends esports with the Worlds Finals. Anything you would like to say to him?
뭐 고맙고 아직 한 경기 남았으니까 잘해보자.
Thank you so much. We have one more match to play. Let's do our best.
好好干。最后一个问题，其实，在1周之后，他马上就要坐在成都的总决赛舞台上面去争夺最高奖杯——我们的召唤师奖杯了。其实奖杯就摆在他的身后。如果有机会能够和那个时候马上进入到第1局比赛的自己说一句话的话，他又会说什么呢？ 일주일 뒤에 청도에서 2025년
In 1 week in Chengdu, we will have 2025 World Championship Finals. You can see the Summoners Cup behind you, right? If you can say anything to the BDD a week after, right before his game number 1 in the finals, what would you like to say to him?
하던 대로 해라고 할 것 같습니다.
BDD, do as you normally do.
好的，我们再次感谢 BDD 选手来到我们的赛后采访的环节，把掌声送给 BDD。 다시 한번 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 我们最后当然 KT Roster 他们有一个自己的 slogan， 我们最后有请 BDD 选手一起来说一句 KT 선수가 당연히 그 슬로건 하나 있겠죠. 저희가 KT 로스터가 올라갑니다 하면서 마무리하겠습니다. 혹시 괜찮으실까요?
네.
네. 하나, 둘, 셋.
KT 롤스터 올라갑니다.
KT Roster keeps going up. And that was BDD on the side of KT Roster. Thank you so much, everyone.
明天同一时间不见不散，拜拜。
Oh, that was amazing. Just do as you normally do, BDD. Because if normal is what I saw today, this man's the best mid laner in the world.
I just want to say that wasn't normal. Just
well, KT got revenge for Peanut.
I was waiting. He was waiting. Everyone in this arena was waiting to hear their alarm and wake up because it felt like a dream. But they were better today.
What was your prediction?
Come on. Guys, I would love to tell you that my 3-0 was anything other than a meme, but it wasn't meme because every measurable metric heading into this series was that they would lose handedly. And that did not happen. And now we have to respect that this is a different KT.
This is different. This is, I said DRX vibes, right? A little, right? But it's just that story of
T1
so
must be sitting there like, holy fuck.
Beyond. But we trust each other so much. And we can see that it's working out because we've beaten Gen G. Well, if you've beaten Gen G, you can goddamn beat anyone.
I think the big thing that I really loved hearing him say in that interview, when did you feel like you could
who's the sixth for, though? The sixth is for who?
After those successive
because if T1 wins tomorrow, we need to know who the sixth is for, because is it for Doran?
Somewhat earned for being a very, very emotional team. But I
is it for Chovy? Like, who is it for?
Such a great harbinger for what this team
is it for
could potentially
Peanut?
become in a Worlds final.
And that's why I think it is important, the message that he had for
himself. Is it for Zeus?
Just do what you normally do. You know, you have this. Nobody freak out. There's no reason to doubt at this point because they are at the pinnacle of our sport.
They are.
The finals.
Before we stop this topic, there's only one thing I still want to have mentioned because I think it would be remiss if we don't do it, and it's Dogdam. And it's his performance, and it's just versus Ruler, right? Like, I think that always has to be brought into the equation, and the long road he's had, it's it's insane.
Well, and again, someone who was replaced because his team didn't think, okay.
The reality of me becoming bald in January didn't sound very realistic. Nah, T1 won't make a 6th World Championship like final into winning it. I'll go bald if they do it. With Doran, no way. Hamalife, monster super team. Gen G, monster super team. I'm looking around now. Bro, where's my Gen G and Hamalife at? KT! The defenders of the haircut! KT, the defenders of my fucking hair! No shot there, my friend. This is like when they say if you had to decide on a player in football to take a penalty for you to decide if you're gonna die or live. This is what it is. Who do I have? I have fucking Harry Maguire. Bro, where's my Messi? Where's my Messi? Are you serious?
MSI champions. And so that's what makes it so meaningful for BDD, for Doctem, for all of KT to get this big upset.
I mean, and the other thing is, we talk so much about consistency when you want to play at the top level, but for Doctem to be this clutch on the day is huge, because I don't think he was on anyone's radar for top AD in the world. But now he's at least
Maguire is always good at penalties. And what are you on about? He always puts it in the top bin.
If he takes it,
bro, BDD better put it in the top bin as well then.
It's crazy because it
whatever the fuck the bin is, put it in.
Because it's up against people who are always at their best, who have
for the haircut.
most insane consistency of all time, yet they lack it in the most important moments. And that's when people who are underrated.
Bro, I really wonder who the sick trophy is for, man. You gotta tell me.
Can step up, and so we get either KT versus T1.
What the fuck is that?
Finals, or I think the final no one ever would have expected. KT versus.
Are your pick'ems alive? They're dead.
The people who would meme, the meme pickers would pick TES versus KT. The actual memes.
We joked about this today, entirely as a joke. But the thing is, the form that they're in has changed this entirely. If Gen G had collapsed,
if this world final is KT versus top esports, I am speechless.
Beast now, and I want to see who comes to face them, because I believe it's going to be an incredible.
Give me a Telecom war.
I want to see someone that's going to push
Give me a Telecom war.
This reborn KT to the limit.
This is why Worlds is so enjoyable.
It's the best. It's every single year. It's crazy. Thank you for a wonderful desk.
Thank you.
It was fun being on this roller coaster with all of you. Let's do it again tomorrow, shall we? Same time, same place. T1 versus TS. Goodbye.
Same time, same place. T1 versus TES. Goodbye.
They now have this opportunity
tomorrow, chat.
to really
T1 test.
prove themselves here once again and to pull off what would be a colossal upset and just continue this great story that KT have already had.
Use the world ender, Starfall in from Canyon, looks for the steal, but immediately he's yeeted. The keeper's verdict finds him guilty, and Emperor's Divide knocks the world ender into the middle. The shockwave finds KT, but Duro dives in, and the rest of Gen G just can't follow him. KT claim the soul, they claim the kills, and they claim Gen G's lives.
KT is just running through the fight. Trophy's in trouble. BDD's going.
BDD can still chase him in. He's the only one left alive. Chovy stands alone as KT clean up the fight.
And that is a 5-for-1.
It is one step closer to the promised land. KT are going to finals.